Keeping it real, who that sports pod, legendary coach Rock, Dog 17. Let's rock. Who that? Boss kick, black and gold. Let's go. First and goal from the one. Best believe we go punch. Punching in, get them punch. With them Saints, watch us march. Down the field, down your throat. Keeping it real, who that sports. Breaking news, interviews, open lines just for you. Call in, join in. Who that nation? How you doing? Come on in. Take a seat, sit back, relax, put your feet up, grab a drink, and let's talk Saints football. Y'all know what time it is. Time to keep it real. Let's go. Family, family, family. The doors are not open, so come on in. What's going on, family? It's your boy, Dolph Jackson. Back, baby. It is here. It's Sunday, a Sunday after the Saints have played, so you know what time it is, baby. Put the kids away, baby. It's no hold balls, baby. Come on in. Get it off your chest, baby. Let Dolphin Coach and Zach know how you feel, baby, about what you just witnessed with your New Orleans Saints. Now, there's a mixed bag of what we saw today. On one hand, you got those who say, hey, Shuck he was all right today. The offensive line, we got to talk about that offensive line, family. We got to talk about that offensive line. I believe Kendre Miller is unquestionably the number 2 running back on this team. Don't give me those yard stuff. If you watch the game and you watched it with a football eye instead of a fan's eye, you can recognize it's undeniable who the number 2 back on this team is, and damn it, it's Kendre Miller. Now, offensive line, like I say, Caesar Reeves, Caesar. Brother. We need better performance out of you, brother. You got to be more consistent, man. He was the one that was responsible for Shuck getting the intentional grounding call. And now on Shuck, on that play there, you lost that play, brother. You lost it. Take the sack. First of all, secure the ball, take the sack. But he did what he was known for doing in college at times, and panicking under pressure and just threw the damn ball up. Can't have that, son. We can't have that. Fortunately, the ball, it was not a turnover. But all in all, because he was going up against starters, most of the starters, not some, but most of the starters for the Jacksonville Jaguars, he did lead the team to a scoring drive. So I feel good about that. Now, let me say this. There are those who are trying to poo-poo and shit on what Spencer Rattler did, and I'm just not talking about who that nation fan-wise. I'm talking about those who cover the team saying, well, let me point out he was playing against guys that won't be on the Jacksonville Jaguars team. Well, damn it, last week in the second half and right before half, Shuck was playing against guys that won't be on the LA Chargers team, so miss me with that. If the kid would have went out there and stomped it up and threw 3 interception shit, then everybody would have been saying, well, man, he's trash. It's over with. But nah, he went out there. He led a comeback. He not only led the comeback drive, he scored the tying 2-point conversion. So the kids listen, not on this platform. Y'all not going to shit on these 2 kids because you favor one over the other. First of all, y'all make me sick with that because this is about the New Orleans Saints, not an individual. Okay? That's what it's about. And right now, these 2 kids are battling their ass off because they have a chance of an opportunity. They know nobody around the country believes in them. They know 98, 96, maybe 90, maybe 89% of who that nation don't believe in these kids. But it's all right, though. That's why you strap it up. Right now, all the punches have the Saints being one of the worst teams, not the worst team in the NFL, and I love that. No expectations. I love that. But there were bright spots from the day, too. I like the battle for quarterback, but my thing is this, and let me know in the chat if you agree with me. I will be putting the link in the chat if you'd like to come on with me. Here it is. It's just this simple. I believe Coach Mo, Coach Nutsmeyer, and the entire offensive staff need to name a starter this week. Tuesday or Wednesday, we need to know the man that we're going to be following into battle this coming season, beginning September 7th with the Arizona Cardinals. We cannot afford to go into week 3, the final preseason game, not knowing who the starter is. Now, and this is the truth. If it's close, it's going to be Tyler. And I'll tell you why. I ain't got to tell you why. Y'all already know why. He's the chosen one. He's the one they chose. He's the first big draft pick the other side. Not even Kelvin Banks Jr., but I'm talking about QB wise. The man went in the second round, the highest they've taken a quarterback since 1971, before I was even on this earth. So for Spencer to win this job, he had to outright just outplay Tyler. At the beginning of the camp, Spencer was outplaying Tyler. Why? It was Tyler's first training camp. He had to figure things out. This is the NFL. This is not college. The windows are not as wide open in the NFL as in college. In fact, NFL windows are closed compared to college. So he had to figure those things out. He had to figure out the speed and tempo that he's going to have to play with. Kind of like Spencer Rattler did last year when he was trailing Jake Hayner, and then he came on. And that's the same thing you're seeing now with Tyler Shuck. So it's too close to call. I personally think it's even. Just like last week when Shuck threw an intercept that was returned for a touchdown, he bounced back. Spencer throws an intercept in the red zone. He comes back. Unfortunately, it wasn't returned for 6, but he comes back. What does he do? He leads the team down the field for a touchdown. And the Saints got the top 4 wide receiver positions for the New Orleans Saints are locked. It is a lock. Olave, Shaheed, Mason Tipton, and Brandon Cooks. That's a lot. Now, 5 and 6, I don't know if 5 and 6 is on this team. All right, Calvin Austin Jr., 4 catches last week. Nowhere to be found this week. Cedric Wilson Jr. with a catch. I don't know. Where's the second tight end, man? Trayton Welch, great catch today by Welch. Great catch. He had a couple catches. He's trying to put his name in the book. Hey, I could be the third tight end on this team. But who's number 2? I heard Foster Moreau was in street clothes dressed on the sidelines. So I guess that's a good sign. He's healthy enough to be dressed on not in uniform, of course, but in his regular attire on the sideline. No definite day for the return of Taysom Hill. So who's going to be tight end number 2 on opening day against the Arizona Cardinals? That's something we have to find out. That's a big need to know. Okay. Now, another problem we got. It all starts, baby. Football is football. It's won and lost at the trenches. And that ain't going to never change, baby. That ain't going to never change. And right now, the Saints got a problem on the trenches, on the offensive side and the defensive side of the ball. Jaguars starting offensive line ran all through the second and third teams of the New Orleans Saints like there was a wet paper bag, baby. It was no stopping them. It was no stopping them. All right. You had a couple young players that we wanted to see. Danny Stutzman got the start. Jackson got the start. We also saw Isaiah Foskey was out there. I believe Chris Rump II or third, he was out there starting. So, and also, did y'all notice? I want to explain something to y'all. Did y'all notice who was out there and starting with the second or third unit because coaches want to get a look at certain players? Let me just read this off to y'all. This courtesy of New Orleans Football and our brother Nick Underhill. Attendance notes. Okay. Those who didn't play in this game, players who were originally suited up and ended up not playing, included Chase Young. Understandable. Nathan Shepard. Nathan Shepard. Surprise. That's been a surprise to some of y'all. All right. Cam Jordan, Carl Granderson, Brian Brissy, Jordan Reed, Julian Blackman, Demario Davis, Pete Werner, Kool-Aid McKinstry, Brandon Cooks, DeJuan Johnson, Eric McCall, Alvin Kamara, Colin Saunders was out there playing. Colin Saunders was out there playing. Not really playing good, getting washed. And I got to talk about my kid. One of my dog horses last week had a good game this week, early in the game against the Jaguar starter. Colin Saunders, Christian Boyd getting blown off the ball. Just that simple. They were getting blown off the ball. They were getting pushed 3-4 yards down the field. Can't have that as a nose tackle in this defense. Unacceptable. Can't have it. That has to improve. That definitely has to improve. Now, kicking game, man. Hey, man, shout out to Charlie Smith, man. He might have been 50-50 in kicking in training camp, but I knew in preseason he's 3 for 3. So shout out to that young man. And Blake Groupie, man, great. Blake Groupie now has me to the point, man, I'm not even worried. When he steps on the field, it's almost automatic. I expect him. If he misses a kick this year, it's a surprise and disappointment to me. Because that's how big of a believer I have become in Blake Groupie, because he has earned it. He has earned it with the way he kicked last year, the way he's been kicking in camp, and he has brought it into the preseason. And he is kicking the hell out that ball with he's playing with a whole lot of confidence right now. And that's really great to see. Really great to see. All right, let's go to chat, baby. Let's see who's in the chat, who's coming on in. Demetrius, how you doing? Come on in. I think it's real. I just think he looks more composed right now. All right, D, I hear you. Montreal, how you doing? Says Sanders gone. Okay, Montreal. Thank you. He also says Rattler look good. Uncle Jerry, Sherry, how you doing? Jerry said Foskey need to go. Okay, it's on the matter of time. That's another one of my kids, baby. Jalen Ford makes the cut. Let me tell y'all something. Last week, Jalen Ford had 8 tackles. That intercept that young man made, that was athleticism. That was a hell of a play. He looked like a damn cornerback or safety on that play. The range he showed and the explosiveness and the leaping ability to go up and high punt that ball, that was a heck of a play by that young man. And that, my friend, was a really, really big play. Remember, they're in scoring range. If he does, I was just saying hold him to a field goal. If he doesn't come up with that intercept right there, family, game, set, match. But he gave the Saints a chance. And after that, you saw what happened. All right. Uncle Deuce, how you doing? Come on in. I ain't gonna lie. I think Rather might have sealed it. Okay, Uncle Deuce, thank you for being here. Hurricane Mike says, how about Jonas Sanker? Listen, he sank the missile. That young man, when he come up, you go feel. That's one thing I can say about Sanker. You go feel him. He gonna be one of those in the box safeties, man. He gonna make people think twice about going across that middle. He's one to make you think twice about that. Hurricane Mike, thank you for being here. I will be putting the link in the chat in a minute, family. Demetrius said, yeah, Jalen Ford, super athletic. Yes, sir. Montreal says Foskey gone too. Yes, sir, he gone. Tim Dunn, Tim, how you doing? Come on in. Tim says, Shuck QB1. All right, Tim, we shall see. Jerry says, Jalen Ford reminds me of Cam Chancellor of Seattle, the way Ford is built. Okay. Pammy, whammy. Hey, dog, very impressed by Sanker. Yes. Now, listen. No, I know Sanker caught that intercept, but hey, Rajon Wright, if he don't make that play, tip that ball with a great defensive play, Sanker don't get a chance to make that intercept. That's a lot of time. That's why this is a team game, baby. That's why it's a team game. All right. Yes, Demetrius. Kendrick got the juice. I'm telling you. Last week, he had 20 yards after contact. Hell, I don't know how many he had this week, but I'm telling you, the bounce in his step, the movement, he's running with confidence, power. Man, if the offensive line could just come together, him and Elvin, and right now, who's the third running back? I'm telling y'all right now, Cam Akers is, I don't know about Cam Akers. He missed that damn blitz pickup and got pushed right into the lap of Tyler Shuck. was for Shuck to get sacked. So I mean, I don't know. Right now, I think he's on the fence now. He's on the fence right now. He is on the fence right now. All right, let's see when they start cutting. Next week after I think it's the Tuesday. Montreal, it's the Tuesday after the final preseason game. Then, of course, you know they got a week in between the season beginning. All right. Booker, how you doing? It ain't Booker T, baby. It ain't the booking Booker R. Come on in. I'm thoroughly impressed with our draft class this year. I wanna hold judgment out, but so far I am impressed. They seem like a draft, other than the kid in the 7th round, Matavo. He was in the game. I don't know. I don't right now. I don't see him making his team. Maybe the practice squad, but I don't see him making his team. All right, man. I'm gonna pronounce your name wrong. All right. He says, I think Jamura. If I'm pronouncing, I know I'm chopping your name up, man. I apologize, man. I apologize. I think Clyde. Yeah, thank you. You're right. Clyde Edwards, he left. Man, Clyde was out there in the second half, man. The numbers don't tell it, but if you watch it, the effort, how he was running, the catching, refusing to go down, man, bringing the energy to the bench, man. I love that by Clyde Edwards, he led. Then remember last week, he was the one that picked up that blitzing linebacker on that big shot down the field to Mason Tipton. Good call, most definitely. Pammy Whammy say, Dolph, I say that Kendra is primed for a great season. Edwards Lair has my vote. Got you. Yeah, that's a good call by y'all, family. Lenders look like he got the speed to take it the distance from anywhere on the field. Who is Lenders? I'm lost. Who is Lenders? Help me out, D. Who's Lenders? Who's Lenders? Help me out on that one. All right, family. Hey, family, we got 42 of us in here. Do your boy Dolph a favor. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and hey, it's the Kickback. Enough of me talking, baby. It's time to hear from the family. It's time to hear from Who That Nation, baby. So here we go, baby. About to put the link in. Come on in. Let's get it off your chest. Make sure the kids are put up, baby, because there's no holds barred. You never know what's going to be said, baby. Ain't no holding back. Come on in and say what's on your mind, baby. There it is. I got you. And thank you. Yeah, he in there, Pammy. He is in there. If today doesn't for Who That Nation, but I'm listening to the coach, and the coach already told me he was on the roster. But for Who That Nation, if today's performance doesn't show you that this young man is on this team and needs to be on this team, is on this team, would be a certainty to be on this team. I don't know what more you want us to talk about. What more you need to see? I don't know what more you need to see. Mason Tippin balling his ass off, man. He balling. He been balling since training camp last year. And I was y'all fam, y'all already know. I was on his ass during the regular season because hey, I was like, the kid made the damn team after 2 damn weeks. And I was expecting a lot from him in the regular season. He had his chances, but for whatever reason, he didn't. But he came back and showed that wasn't a fluke. He had showed all this season and preseason. That wasn't a fluke. That man in the barbershop, man, that boy can ball. That real. That boy can ball. And let's hope that he can contribute in the regular season, man. I know one thing. Them top 4 receivers, that make a hell of a relay team right there. And your coach, you let Shaheed run the leg, baby. Rashid will bring it home, baby. Dimitri said Pammy Tipton is 3rd wide receiver. Jack going too. Montreal said Jack going too. Who Jack? Oh, talking about Jackson, linebacker Jackson. We go see. Lou Dove for real. What up, Lou Dove? What's happening, baby? Come on in. There was a stat I saw that Tipton has the 2nd most receiving yards through the first week. Well, the first 2 weeks now. Because he got himself 100, baby. He got 100 on him today, baby. What's going on, Lou Dub? Thank you for being here, baby. Listen, family, We're about to bring on a family member. He's one of the youngest members of Who That Nation. He also has his own podcast. So as Hoodie Jude normally introduce him, I'm gonna start introducing him like that too. Stand back, baby, because there's a hurricane coming through. Hurricane Mike, come on in. What's going on, Mike?
What's going on, man?
Nothing much, my brother. Talk to us, baby. Talk to us, Mike. What's your thoughts about today, baby?
Well, the Saints, man, against the Jacksonville Jaguars earlier today. It was an experience. I think Tyler Shuck and Spencer Rattler, that quarterback competition. If I had to give if I had to give I guess a early prediction, I think I would go towards Rattler's side of things, but I won't be shocked that Shuck gets named the starter. What I do like about both of the quarterbacks, um, what I do like about both of the quarterbacks that I've seen from the past 2 weeks, um, they both look like that whenever they make a mistake, they don't let it define them. Because last week, Shuck goes out, throws that terrible pick six. The next drive, a couple plays later, throws a deep bomb for a touchdown. And this week, Rattler, he throws a terrible interception in the red zone when it looks like you're about to get a touchdown. Throws a terrible interception. But the next drive comes out, leads your team, not only throws the touchdown to Dante Pettis, but runs in the game time 2-point conversion.
Right.
So I really love that about the quarterbacks, essentially. And when it comes to the running game, obviously it's kind of unfair to Devin Neal because obviously he's hurt and stuff, so he can't really make his name. So Kendra Miller should begin the running back 2 role. But I do like what I saw from Kendra Miller today, and I've been saying it all off season. This is going to be Kendra Miller's year, and if what we saw today and last week, if that's like a sign for things to come, I really think we have our Alvin Kamara successor back there. I think Kendra Miller has I don't know if he's really going to be a bell cow back, but I think he can be a back where you can hand it to,
Right.
and good things are going to happen. And Cam Akers, like you mentioned earlier, I've never really been a big fan of Cam Akers. I'm like, okay, maybe it could work out, but so far, it just hasn't. Just to be
Right.
blunt with you, it hasn't. And Clyde, like you said, man, he was running hard. And then I will say this on the offensive line, though. Dylan Redun's, and this is about last week because I don't know if you've heard my opinion from last week. If we get that Dylan Redun's this whole season, we need to pray for whoever our quarterback is. We need to pray for their soul because Dylan Redun's going to get them killed. So if he's playing like that during the season, I don't care if you're out of position. If he plays like that during the season, it's gonna be a long year. But yeah, Cesar Ruiz, bro, that man, he's got to go, bro. I'm tired of him. He's got to go. But
Who you put in though?
bro,
Who the hell you gonna replace Caesar with?
Casper the Ghost. I don't know.
Shit, it works. That's the problem. They worse. No, I'm gonna kind of go back with you on Dylan. It does matter playing out of position. He was forced there because of the game due to injury. Now today, back at his normal position, he played okay, but the whole offensive line again did not do what they were supposed to do. Again, that was your starting offensive line out there minus Eric McCoy. So that's kind of concerning, but they did have their moments. Kendre Miller, like I said, he's running back number 2. And I'm gonna tell you this: even if Devin Neal was healthy, Kendre Miller would be running back number 2. He that damn good. I'm telling you, the only thing we have been waiting for, y'all, let's keep our fingers crossed, toes crossed, rabbit's feet, whatever you got, that he can get to the regular season and at least get to past the midway point. But Kendre Miller, he's that dude. Now, what I am kind of heard about is, man, I feel for Devin Neal because that injury with his hamstring came at the wrong time, man. And this is where the lack of a full preseason game hurts some players, like a Devin Neal when they're injured. So instead of having another 2 weeks to at least to try to get back, now he's down to a couple of days. And look, man, you're trying to make a football team, and if you're not totally healthy and you go out there and try, man, you can really rip that thing up, man. So
Yeah.
it's kind of like being caught between a rock and a hard place for that young man right now. But
Yeah.
I believe the Saints really know what they have in him. Remember, Coach Mo was speaking highly of him right before he got hurt. And I believe that because no one has seen him in the preseason, there may be a chance they can sneak him through to the practice squad. And really, again, let's remember, just because a team wants you for their practice squad doesn't mean you have to go. You have to choose to go. Remember that. Just because when someone claims a player off a team's practice squad, that player has to agree to go. It's just not, well, we claim him, he come. No, it don't work like that. So when people leave a team's practice squad and go to another team, it's because they chose to. And Pammy said, damn it, cross your eyes too, damn it. Oh, we got to get kicked in the regular season, baby. All right.
Yeah, I feel that.
Kendrick, dog, this dude he can, man. He can,
Yeah.
Coach. Devin Neal going on pub list. No way I'm giving another team a chance at signing him. Hey, man, we'll see their plans, man. But that could be a one scenario that the Saints decide to do, man. Put him on the pub list. Coach said, Dolph, if you can't get a first or second, do you let me
No.
first? All right, hell no. Here's what I want y'all to do. I want everybody get off
drop the ball one more time. Olave dropped the ball one time. Now we're trying to trade him for all these draft picks.
Get off the ledge. Get off the bridges. Don't burn yourself like Penny on Mama on Good Times, burn through with the iron. Don't do none of that. Stop it, family.
He dropped the ball.
Everybody's done it. Jerry Rice did it. Randy Moss did it. Chris Carter did it.
One time.
They all have taken their eye off the ball trying to run before they catch the pass. That's
like,
all
it was a terrible drop. Like, don't get me wrong, you gotta catch that ball.
Yeah,
but
I ain't trying. It was a terrible drop. Shuck had fun, and I like when we were doing the telecast, I told Zach, looks like he's getting in rhythm, and you saw he was getting in rhythm, and that was against some first stringers for the Jaguars, and he was getting in rhythm. And man, that was a beautiful pass on time. He put it right there. And listen, like I said during the stream, no one was more disappointed in that drop than Chris Olave. Nobody.
Yeah. You saw it with the camera when they painted it to him on the sideline.
So when you saw him, because he was disappointed in himself and he expects more of himself, and he know the team is counting on him. And as being considered the number one receiver on this team, you got to come up with that play. If it was the regular season, this would be a whole nother discussion. It'd be a whole nother feeling about it. But it is preseason. He is human. They all are human. But that's all that it. No, family. I do not crave Chris Olave. When healthy, the kids had 2,000-yard season. Yes, he's been hurt, but he's one of the best young route runners in the league. He still has a whole lot of room to grow. And again, we keep trying to trade good football players. We are in the rebuild, and some of y'all want to get rid of a good football player. We need good football players, family. That's your boy Dolph's thoughts on it, Cole. Amy says, I still believe in Chris. Let's pray for him. He just overthinking. Okay.
I mean, he's got a lot of pressure on him, man.
Tim says, I held my breath the first time Olave got tackled. A lot of people did. But hey, he jumped right. Even Zach said, man, he had me a little nervous. Nah, man, he got tackled. He got up, went back to the huddle. Still,
I was even surprised that they let Olave play today. I was surprised.
Well, hey, Chuck, go out there. You go out there with your top two wide receivers today, and you're starting offensive line minus Eric McCoy. So they were giving Chuck every opportunity. That's what I want y'all to pay attention to. Since for all those out there who want to rag on Spencer Rattler from last week, he ain't go out there. No, he did go out there with the starting damn offensive line because he had Will Clapp. So he went out the starting offensive line, but he ain't have Rashid Shaheed and Chris Olave. He did have Juwan Johnson. He didn't have Allen. So
I don't even think I saw Juwan today.
Yeah, all receivers have done that, man. All receivers. That's it. He was just ready to run before he caught. Just took his eye off the ball, fam.
Yeah, like I said, that's a catch you have to make. But like, bro, Brian Thomas dropped the pass today. You don't see Jaguar fans clamoring for them to trade him.
Yeah, we got holes on this team, fam. No, y'all trying to make another hole by trading Olave for what? A draft pick that we don't know what the hell they're gonna turn into when they come into the league. No, we can't do that. Junior Badass, how you doing? Says, how you think Riley did in the second half? I think he did good, bro.
He did.
He did good.
Pretty good, man. Like,
He
especially
did good.
with the situation.
Hey, just like we praised Chuck last week for that 2-minute drive, and then bouncing back after that INT to score. You got to do the same. We can't be no one way. You got to give the same thing. And I don't care about who was playing. I don't want to hear that. Because if he'd have went out there and he'd have stomped it up, man, he couldn't even drive the ball against third and fourth team with players who ain't going to even be in the league or on the practice squad. That's what a lot of y'all have been saying. But because he's not your favorite, or because Chuck is not your favorite, anytime these kids do anything that all rookie quarterbacks have done, which is throw intercepts, throw bad passes, Hall of Famers, the greatest of all time, considering many odds, y'all don't think Tom Brady threw intercepts? Y'all don't think Tom Brady got hit
and threw a lot.
Fumbled the ball? Come on, man. We got to wake up, man. Stop this, man. Listen, what you should be happy about is that it is still so damn tight. Because these two kids are playing, they ain't stinking it up. I saw a lot of people saying, well, they stinking it up out there. Them kids not out there stinking it up. Them kids out there battling their ass off, man.
Yeah,
it's easy to sit back. A lot of us, we sit back and we judge and every whole year. They should go your ass out there and do that. Matter of fact, go your ass to work Monday and let me see, since you the MVP of every damn thing, let me see you go your ass to work Monday and don't drop the ball at work. Don't drop the ball at work. You better send that right damn email. Yeah. That's what you better do tomorrow. All y'all complaining and shit, trying to go off on these two kids. You should be. Have y'all looked around the league at these backup quarterbacks and quarterbacks that some teams have to count on? I'm telling you right now, you got two who right now, whichever one of these kids does not win the job, they're one, in my estimation, they're one of the top 6 or 7 backups in the National Football League right now. Because I'm telling you, it's some shoddy ass backup quarterback playing in the National Football League.
Yeah,
not to mention starting quarterback. So that's just something I'm saying, family. And listen, we got to get this straight, family. We're the New Orleans Saints. All right. Now, if they change another uniform, I wish them well going out the door, but I want to beat the hell out of them when we play them. But while they wearing this black and gold and this Florida leader, hey, baby, I'm rocking and rolling with you. Whoever, listen, if it would, I almost screw up in my mouth for saying this, but even if it would have been Jake Hayner,
oh no,
I would have had to roll with it because he representing the black and gold, baby.
I would like it.
I might disagree with the decision, but if he was going out there and he was the man, that's who I had to roll with. That's just what I'm saying. Now, this becomes the question. If they do not name a starter this week, that third preseason game comes down to this. Who gets to start? Who gets to start and with who out there with them? And here's where I'm going with this. Listen, and let me know. Follow me, family. Here's where I'm going with this. If they do not name a starter this week, and next week they're going to that game, and they have to base their decision off that game, whoever starts, I'm pretty damn sure they're going to have the starting receivers, starting tight end, starting offensive line in there. I mean, you go see Eric McCall probably next week. You might. But the guy that goes in second, will he get the same treatment as the guy who went in first? Then, on the flip side, that last preseason game is for what? For players who are on the bubble, for players who are playing for their professional lives, for players who are playing to make the practice squad, for players who are playing to get film out for the other 31 teams. So this decision to make a QB decision call, a QB call this week or next week is really more important, family, than we think. This is a really important week. What do you do? Again, many say that if it's close, it's Shuck. Shout out to the great Mike DeTilla. When we had Mike on, Mike was like, Dolph, it's Shuck, baby. For him not to be the opening day starter, Spencer's just going to have to thoroughly outplay him. Spencer has not thoroughly outplayed him. He has not even today. So that's just something that's on my mind, family. Give me your thoughts about Mike. What do you think about what I just said? And everybody in the chat, listen, family, the link is in there. Come on with me and Hurricane Mike. Let us know. I'll put the link back in the chat. For those who don't see it at the top of the chat, here's the link. Come on in, join us. This the Kickback, baby. Get it off your chest, baby. Let us know what you're thinking and how you're feeling. Mike, what's your thoughts about what I just said, young brother?
Well, yeah, I mean, going into next week, it's huge for a lot of people because it's like, what in the world? Because it's like with Spencer Rattler. Sorry, I'm watching this Bears game. I don't know what the heck I just watched. But anyways, but yeah, going into this third game against Denver coming up this Saturday, I believe is when the game is. Whoever starts, I feel like Kellen Moore is probably 70-40 on being the starter because you got to think about it this way: the starting quarterback next week is most likely going to get the starting receivers.
Right.
You're probably not going to see Kamara because he hasn't played all preseason, so you might not get Kamara. But he's probably going to get Juwan Johnson, probably going to get the starting offensive line. And like you said, maybe McCoy plays, maybe he doesn't. So for you to not be named the starter, whoever starts next week, I think will be the starter come week 1. Now I don't know if that's gonna be Shuck or Rattler. If I had to take my guess on who I think they're gonna start next week, I mean Rattler started the first week, Shuck started the second one, and I feel like both of the games are kind of similar. Right, the first quarter comes in, doesn't play good, doesn't play bad. Second quarter comes up and plays better than the first one. I think that happened both games, so it's kind of hard to make that assumption. And with Spencer Rattler, I think though, with him being on this team for this is being his second year, and Chuck being a rookie, I think Rattler probably has the edge a little bit, a tiny bit, not by a lot. Nice pass. Not by a lot, but has a tiny bit of an edge. But also, you also brought the point where it's like, do they get the starters? Like, does the backup get the same treatment? I don't necessarily know at the moment because, like, I don't think they're gonna play starters like the whole game. Okay, I don't think that's gonna happen. But what I will say is I won't be shocked, even if you remember how last year when it was between Jake Haener and Spencer Rattler, for the backup quarterback, they would flip flop them each drive.
Right.
I think they might do something similar to that because it's for all the marbles at this point. And when you said also like other guys have a chance to make plays, I think this game is going to probably be bigger than the quarterbacks because at least the quarterbacks know that they're most likely making the team even if they win the job or not. Some of these guys, they're not going to be on the team in over a week from now. Right. So we're gonna have to see, man. This game against the Denver Broncos. I just find it funny that it's Sean Payton that we're gonna be playing against. That's just funny to me. I don't know why. But yeah, Broncos. Come this Saturday at 12 o'clock Central Time. It's gonna determine some future job applications.
Right. And right now, I'm actually watching the end of the game. Man, we rag on them, bro. But listen, the Saints don't even get the ball back. If Isaiah Foskey doesn't make a hustling tackle on that third down to save the first down, that looked like
that ball about 10 yards downfield though.
That one where they threw the screen and he chased the guy down from behind and tripped him
about
up.
10 yards. About 10 yards downfield.
Yeah, right before the punt to get the Saints the ball back down 17-9. If he doesn't do that, Saints probably don't get the ball back with a chance to tie the game.
So what I'm saying, dog, that's think he made his case.
Case for what?
To making
What to make it the next week?
I say you think he made a case to make the team?
No, to make it the next week.
Oh,
Hell
yeah,
no,
the
I ain't
next week.
make
I'm just saying.
yeah, no, he ain't make a case to make
But
the team. To
man,
hang
I don't
around
know,
him.
bro. He get washed out, bro. As soon as someone put their hands on him, it's like he has no answer, man.
And then it was one play he was isolated with the left tackle, bro. It was like, brother, come on, show some power, show some moves, show some hand fighting, get his hands off you, brother.
All right, show some type of physicality, some grit.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? Like, get off the damn block. I don't
shit.
get it, bro.
I want him to make me eat my words, but damn, he making it easy right now.
Yeah.
He making it
Man, but
easy.
they got other linebackers that's stepping up, bro. Like you starting to see Jalen Ford flash.
2 weeks in a row.
And don't forget Danny Stutzman too. That man was playing pretty good today.
Yeah, 2
Yeah,
weeks in a row.
I saw Stoutman today, but you know, I saw
Oh
Stoutman
no,
and I
Trey,
read.
hold on, Trey. Trey, no.
Ain't nobody
I
arguing.
just say I always rag on him, and with good reason. He made a play that was pivotal in the Saints getting the ball back in this game with a chance to go down and tie the scope. And he came up with it. If he doesn't make that play, it was a first down. That's what I'm saying. If I'm gonna rag on the kid, I'm gonna give the kid his props, bro, when he comes through and he makes a play. That's all I'm saying, Trey, bro. I'm not saying I already called him a bust, bro. You saw the rest of the game? Did you see the rest of the game he played? I'm just saying, bro. But nah, bro, I understand what you're saying. Jerry called him, man, Foskey the GOAT. Tim said he also was paying. Yeah, bro.
He's been getting pancakes all season.
I mean, come on, man. It's like I don't know if he the type of player that just needs to play in space, bro. It seems like he needs to be like an off-ball linebacker, bro.
Maybe.
You know?
I want to see him on special teams more. I ain't gonna lie. Maybe he'll work on special teams.
I mean, that's what he played mostly last year, but damn, a second round pick and you just, relinquish the damn playing special teams. It's a bust, bro. That was a fail. That's a fail. Again, I'm gonna tell you right now, he is in the category with Stanley John Jean Baptiste as some of the worst, two of the worst New Orleans Saints second round pick, any round picks in the history of the franchise.
Yeah, I don't really call second round picks bust that often, but bro, Isaiah Foskey is like one of a kind. Like I had
No, Jerry, he made a tackle. He did have a tackle. Jerry, he had a tackle.
Yeah.
And that I just saw the tip ball. Listen, Sanka with the tip ball intercept, but then Rajon Wright, man, made the play. He's the one defended the pass, batted it up. As they're showing the replay right now, we got to give him his props, man.
Mm-hmm.
Great play by Rajon Wright. Listen, I think Rajon quasi kept. I think you got to find a way to keep him on. All that kid does is make plays. Him and Rico Payton, bro. I like those two kids.
Come down to those two. I think it's gonna come down to those two. I don't think you can keep both.
Man, I mean, Isaac Yadam was actually out there playing today, starting the game.
Yeah.
So that number 2 cornerback is really up for grabs.
All of our corners have been playing pretty good this preseason.
Tim says all field linebacker.
That's like when you get that's like when you get demotion, but it still plays pretty well, but you still get demoted.
What did they see in Foskey? They made
the same thing I was seeing.
The thing I saw. This thing, come on, bro. Now it's hindsight now, bro. We saw this kid at Notre Dame as a linebacker who was going side to side, who was on special team blocking punts, who had become the all-time sack leader at Notre Dame. You saw an energetic, high athletic, smart football player. But man, he has gotten to the NFL, bro, and it just ain't working, brother. It just ain't working. It's just that simple. It ain't working here in New Orleans. Now he may leave here, and someone else may say, "Hey, I had a high grade on him coming out. I knew it didn't work. It didn't work for him in New Orleans, but I think that in our system, the way we'll use him, it can bring out the best in him, and that may work for him, man." But right now in New Orleans, man, it's pretty much a done deal, bro. It's pretty much done data, bro. He pretty much out of here. I will be if Isaiah Foskey makes this team, it ain't a head coach call to me. That's a front office call because he's a second round pick. There is no way he's supposed to make this team in front of Chris Rump II. Fidel Dees is kind of disappearing a little bit. So now his story will make it. I don't know right now. But Chris Rump II, I believe, knocks him off. I was glad to see Jonathan Bullard in on a few plays today. I know the veteran we signed from the Vikings. He's been pretty quiet. I think Jonah Williams makes this team. And again, you saw who was Saunders was out there. I know everybody called me crazy. They say, dog, you crazy if you think Saunders not breaking his team. I'm telling y'all, pay attention. Pay attention to who they decided not to dress. Pay attention. I'm going to read these names all to you one more time and tell me if I'm really tripping. Chase Young, Nathan Shepard. Remember, a lot of y'all thought Saunders was better than Nathan Shepard. Why? Because he came from the Chiefs, mainly. That's why. Cam Jordan, Carl Granderson, Brian Bresee, Jordan Reed, Julian Blackman, Demario Davis, Pete Werner, Kool-Aid McKinstry, Jawan Johnson, Eric McCall, Alvin Kamara, and Brandon Cooks. The number 4 wide receiver on this team.
Yeah.
I'm gonna keep saying that. I don't care what y'all say. Yeah. All right. But yeah, man, that's trade. That's what we saw in them. That's what they saw in them, man. A lot of people had them going high, man. As a mid to late second to high third round pick, bro.
I had him in the first round. I thought he was that good.
Yeah, Randy said he was the all-time sack leader in Notre Dame football history. It's unfortunate that it couldn't translate to the NFL. And and it's simply put, it's not translating. I got you, Live. Come on in, bro. I got you back. We got you back, Live.
All right, yeah, I'm in.
I just saw him his name is Thomas. Let me look. Let me see who that is, man. Number 74 for the Saints. Thomas. Yeah. He made some big stops today, man.
Also, you saw the guy that we signed a couple days ago. Dude that we signed, bro. He had like one, I think, a play where he tipped the pass. That was pretty nice.
And while we talking today, Foskey had 3 tackles today.
Yeah.
2 solo.
Hooray.
I said, boy, y'all don't cut a brother no slack. Boy, I tell you, boy. The nation does not play, baby.
If he was a 5th round pick, it wouldn't be a big of a deal.
Yeah, he's second, man. That's what it is, man.
Yeah, if he was a 5th round pick, it would be like, okay.
So let me ask y'all this. I've been waiting. I've been holding this. Let me ask y'all this. Live, Hurricane Mike, everybody in the chat. Here we go. Who is the biggest bust? Is Isaiah Foskey a bigger bust than Peyton Turner and Marcus Davenport?
No.
Yeah. Because at least Peyton Turner put a stat up, and at least Davenport put up some sacks.
Exactly.
Yeah, you know what? Never mind. I changed my mind because I had to think about it. I'm like, well, Turner did get some sacks too.
Davenport too.
Yeah, Davenport actually had a year where he had like 9 sacks.
Mm-hmm.
So like he's had good years. Just didn't work out.
The thing about them was what, man, especially Turner, it was about help with him.
They were both bust, but
yeah. But hell, at least they showed flashes. They showed flashes when on the field. This kid. Go ahead, Live.
No, I'm listening, bro.
You know, Jerry said for real, Jerry.
For real.
Yeah, Jerry, what you talking about the discussion we talking about now? Are you fussing with somebody in the chat? Oh, number 74, man. Let me look that up. Number 74 right now for the Saints, bro. Let me look that up while we waiting. So, Live, what's your overall takeaway from today's game, my brother?
overall takeaway, man, we still. It doesn't matter what quarterback's back there, bro. It's gonna be struggles when it comes to that first defense. It's gonna be struggles, bro. And,
That offensive line, brother, they got to do better.
Yeah.
bro, I'll tell you, bro.
Live, you real low, bro, like you fading out, brother.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, I think you're using some McDonald's Wi-Fi or
Yeah,
something.
I think I had y'all on the car. You know what I mean? But yeah, bro. Like yeah, the line's just a disappointment, bro. Like and it's the interior line. But we
Right.
saying all that, it's not our. We still don't have McCoy in there. You know, it's not the starting unit. But
Yeah.
I tell you what, the weakest link is Caesar, bro. Like that dude just not good, bro. First round pick or not, I'd rather see 68 slide over there and do and if it's possible and have Pete play. Not Pete. What's his name? The Penny. And I just want to see
Okay.
Penny and I'd rather see 68. I'm tired of Ruiz, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He
he's
got to
also
play better.
he's also a bust if you want to think about it.
I can't say somebody the bus made the Pro Bowl. And it wasn't no fluke Pro Bowl he made either. He earned it that year, but like you saying, he's just too highly inconsistent, man. Just too highly inconsistent, bro.
Wasn't Andres Pete a first round pick too? Why do we keep drafting these freaking guards in the first round?
Yeah, but Pete came in to tackle.
Well, yeah, that is true.
And then they switched him to go and he took off.
Yeah,
Actually, Andres Pete's first rookie year, he was okay as a tackle. Yeah, he had his moments, you know.
he did
So
have those moments, but
So to answer your question, number 74 is rookie defensive end Omari Thomas from the University of Tennessee. He's a
he was
rookie.
good today.
He was good today, but he didn't record a stat,
Oh wow!
which
Well,
has to be a mistake because didn't he make that tackle in the tackle for loss in the backfield?
I think so. I remember reading his name.
Yeah, I'm looking at ESPN. They got him with no stats. That's they're wrong right there.
ESPN does that a lot.
Yeah, they're wrong. He had that tackle in the backfield, big tackle for a loss. Demetrius say no, they traded up in the first round of draft and get Davenport and pick them over Lamar. Foster was the second round pick.
Would Lamar
Davenport
have
was a
worked
big
out in New
bust.
Orleans? Would Lamar have worked out in New Orleans? So let's be honest, he was going to be the backup regardless. Like, would he have really because everybody, I understand we have Sean Payton, who's also an offensive guru, but I hate when people do this hypotheticals. Yeah, it's fun to do hypotheticals, but just because somebody works out at a different place at a different time does not mean that they're going to work out here. Okay, for example, Sam Darnold gets drafted to the Jets, completely sucks. Goes to Minnesota, has a Pro Bowl year. You can't freaking say, okay, well, just because he's good here means he's going to be good here. It doesn't work like that. The Ravens would have had a better scheme and a better team to surround Lamar. Now, if he was here, maybe he is good.
Oh my God! Hey, Live still in here? He gone?
I don't know. Jake Hainer is bumping.
Lala, can you talk to your brother and tell your brother stop, man, with these jokes? I am convinced that J Live and Who That Records are either brothers or this is J Live's alias. I'm convinced of it. Got to be.
Or he's just trolling because that man. Look,
There is
all
no
respect to Jake Hainer. All respect to him, but this man can't throw a football to save his life.
I know damn well this man can. Hell, J Live didn't even come here today talking about Jake Hader. So you know, what up, records, baby? Come on in, man.
Yeah, J Live kind of smartened up a little bit because like Jake Hader, I understand that, Demetrius, but Trevor Lawrence was his generational talent coming out of the draft. Jacksonville fans want him out right now. But anyways, back on what I was saying. Like I was saying, Jake Hader can't get a grape inside of an ocean if his life was on the line.
Man, say a grape in the ocean.
This guy throws the ball like if I was the quarterback.
Right.
It's like, bro, I don't know what this man's doing.
What up, coach?
That's the
What's up, guys? What's going on?
What's going on, baby?
What's happening, bro?
See,
what's happening? What's happening?
San Angelo, baby. What's going on in San Angelo, baby?
Nothing, man. Nothing but the yeah. You know what I'm saying? About it, man.
I got you. I got you.
That's
I got you. You get a chance to check out that game today, man?
no, I didn't see it at all. No, I've been finishing up some stuff with her dog, and we've been ripping and running trying to finish it up for the night.
No,
We
for
fly
sure.
back tomorrow.
All right, all right, all right. How's she selling
What
in,
was the
man?
score? Oh, she
17,
read it. She told us we gotta go.
17-17, man.
Tie score. Okay.
Yeah, Ty school.
Uh,
Actually,
what
it was funny.
quarterback is it?
They both did, bro. Spencer, Tyler started. He had Olave and Shaheed out there. The starting offensive line, minus Eric McCoy and Alvin Kamara and Jawan
Uh-huh.
Johnson. Cesar Ruiz, bro, he got just allowing pressure, sacks. Tyler Shuck did lead him to a scoring drive. He was facing the first team defense for the Jaguars. Spencer Rattler came in the second half, man. Led them to three scoring drives. They were down 17-9. He led them just like Shuck did at the end of the half last week. He led them late in the game to a touchdown and then tied the game up on a two-point conversion. He was really good today. Mason Tipton, 6 catches for 100 yards. But once again, coach, the problem is the offensive and defensive line. Mainly no starters played on defense for the Saints. You had Colin
Uh-huh.
Saunders out there playing today, which I think is a big deal. They didn't play Nathan Shepard today, coach, at all, but they
Okay.
played Saunders. And like I was telling everybody, he's not a given to make this team. And coach, he was getting blown up. When you go back at YouTube or you watch highlights, you watch the replay of the game, man, you'll see that him and my guy Christian Ball,
Boyd
they were
stuff.
getting blown off the ball, man.
Boyd didn't do nothing today.
They were getting blown off the ball today, man.
You remember that screen pass in the first quarter?
So Hurricane Mike, who was the positives in that?
Well, the positives I feel like was definitely the quarterback play. You know, because in the fourth quarter, Spencer Rattler throws an interception in the red zone, but then immediately comes back and throws a touchdown and runs into the game time 2-point conversion. So I feel like his confidence didn't deteriorate when he threw that interception. I think that was definitely a positive.
Okay.
Another positive was the secondary and Jalen Ford. I'm putting Ford in with the secondary because Jalen Ford, there was this one play where he got the interception. This man jumped up like 5 feet off the ground, maybe even higher, and took that ball just like he was a friggin' safety.
Yeah.
And like Ugo Amadi had a good game today. Yeah.
Listen, Ugo, like I say, Ugo is one of the most underrated good signings the Saints have made because, coach, he's just consistent. You know what it is? He's simply put, coach, he's a professional. He's a professional.
Yes,
he's the type of player that's not big in stature, coach, but he's going to go out there. He's going to fight your ass, tooth and nail, man. That's the type of player he is. He doesn't back down from nobody. He had a blitz that he came in on today in the center of the damn defensive line, and he made the tackle before any damn defensive lineman made contact with the back. So, good in coverage. And as for the QB numbers today, Shuck was 9 of 12, coach, for 66 yards. He had an 87 QB rating. He should have been 10 for 12 because once he started getting in the rhythm on the scoring drive, man, I believe it was a third down, man. He threw a beautiful pass in the right sideline to Chris Olave, and Chris took his eye off the ball looking to run before he caught the ball and dropped it, man. Or he would have finished the day 10 for 12. Spencer came in. He was 18 of 24 for 199 yards. Like Shuck, he threw an intercept. It wasn't a pick six, but like Shuck, he bounced back to come back and score a touchdown and lead the team again to a comeback to tie the score. So right now, coach, this thing is close, and I still believe this.
We having a tight end show up?
Man, Trayton
Welch. Tight end show up?
Yeah, Trayton Welch was amazing.
Trayton Welch had 2-3 catches, but one of his catches, man, was just a thing of beauty. The quarter, it was Shuck, I believe, threw the ball.
Shuck threw it to where only he could get it.
Yeah, it was the defender's head was turned, and he threw that ball right over the defender's head, and Welch went up, man, took it out the air with the corner coming over to lay the smackdown on him. He held on to the ball. That was a hell of a catch by him. That young man is making a case to make this team. And right now, with no surefire number 2 tight end because we don't know if Foster Moreau's coming back. We don't know when or if
Right.
Taysom Hill is coming back. I still say cut down week. I believe next Tuesday is going to be a big week. I believe the Saints are going to bring in tight end help. I believe they're going to bring in help on that offensive line. So there's going to be a lot of shuffling of this roster as we go forward. Also, Coach, there's no denying who the number 2 running back is on this team. It's Kendra Miller. It's Kendra.
Yeah,
Again,
I mean when he's healthy,
yeah,
I mean that's the biggest thing with him. He was never healthy, and
right.
then they had some kind of dislodgement between him and the previous coach. You know what I'm saying? I don't
Mhm.
something was going on there. You know, so it was a lot on that plate with him. You know.
Right, right. It was, man. And I mean, the way you can, the way this kid's running, man. I always say this running behind the pass. Y'all know what I mean. He runs with a lean tongue. He runs with power. He runs. He's elusive. He has a burst. And last week again, he had 20 yards after contact. Hell, he might have matched that or even succeeded it this week.
But what about the two veterans? What about Hilaire and Air
Alaire's
I was
Akers? I'm
good.
asking.
sorry.
I
Alaire's
just
good.
asked
Akers is good.
everybody who do they think is running back number 3. Cam Akers, coach. It's just like there's something missing with him. I don't know what it is. Um, Last week we saw with Clyde Edwards Helaire picked up the blitzing linebacker on that Tyler Shuck touchdown. This week, Cam Akers had the same opportunity to pick up a blitzing linebacker. He got pushed right back into the lap of Tyler Shuck, and Shuck was got sacked. And it's just like when he gets the ball in his hand, it's nothing. It's nothing like it's not any excitement. There's no anticipation of him. And I don't know what's happened. I don't know if it's the injuries. I don't know if he's in his own head, if he's trying too hard. But the flip of the
Hmm.
Clyde Edwards, he left. Clyde comes in there second half, a couple good runs, catches a screen, catches a pass in the right flat, faced with 2 defenders, lowers his shoulders, runs through them, gets extra yards, gets up, has the
Hmm.
sideline pumped up. He's pumped up. I think, and everybody in the chat, like they say, they think Clyde should be the number 3 running back. And right now, coach, that's where I'm leaning.
Yeah,
And like I was saying, the only disappointing thing I have now is that I don't believe we'll get a chance to see
Devin
um,
Neal.
Devin Neal, the young rookie running back from Kansas, because of his
It's not
injury.
fair to him.
And I hope he doesn't try to rush back just because, hey, want to make the team. But that hamstrings can be tricky, man. You don't
We
want to
got
come.
one left, one preseason game left, huh?
Yeah, one preseason game. Then
Yeah.
next Tuesday, then that Tuesday is cut down date. So you're going to see a lot of movement. I think they get him on the practice squad. I
Gotta
definitely
catch
keep
him.
him on the practice squad.
Yeah.
Let
Okay.
him heal, and then you got a whole week. But coach, what's your thoughts about? I think, coach, they have to, coach, name a starter this week. And here's where I'm going with this. Many of us think that it's really close, probably a tie right now. Okay, my thoughts is this: I don't think they can afford to go into next week's game without identifying a starting quarterback. Whoever the starter is going to be, he needs to get all the reps he can get with the first unit. And here's why this matters. If they go into next week, in my opinion, without naming a starting quarterback, you are taking away from young men who are playing for their football life, not only in New Orleans, but in the league. That third
Hmm.
preseason game normally is meant for those players and veteran players who are on the bubble, who are trying to keep their careers alive. And I believe if you go into next week with this quarterback competition not settled by not naming a starting quarterback, you take away for those kids. And this is why whoever starts, you're gonna have to play your starting offensive line, and that might mean even playing Eric McCoy, Jawan Johnson, and Alvin Kamara next week. It might mean playing
Right.
them
Right.
next week. You understand? And then
I
if
think they got to really go with the whole startership play I have. I
right, and
mean,
if
that's going to be crucial.
Right. But if you do that, coach, you have to do that for whoever comes in second too. Because to me, that wouldn't be fair to whoever is first. Because if they do that and they take the starters out, and then the second guy comes in and he's playing with third teamers, potential second, potential practice squad players, I don't think that's fair to him, and I think they'll be telling everybody who the starting quarterback is. Your thoughts?
Well, I mean, it might not seem fair, but you go with your starters, and then you come with your second team, and you kind of mix it in with those on a bubble with your second team to see how you balance the rest of your roster. But I think you got to go with your starters. Like, you got one of them quarterbacks need at least a half with them starters. Whoever they're going to decide is the starting quarterback, he needs a half. And then that
Sure.
second half, you come with your second unit,
Mhm.
and you try to plug some of them kids in that's sitting right on the bubble you're not quite sure about yet. And you got to throw them in at least get one more look at them to decide what you want to do with them. You know, you want to keep them, you want to try to slide them in the practice squad, release them and see if he come back to you. So I mean, basically you got to play your second unit, and then you got to squeeze those kids in there that's sitting right down on the bubble. You know, you're not sure what you want to do with them.
But coach, in the quarterback battle, coach, I mean, whoever goes in second, like you said, if that's the scenario, they gonna be dealt a bad
Hmm.
hand. Today, Tyler Shuck started. He got a whole half. He got a whole half.
Hmm.
Spencer Rattler got the whole second half. So they
Hmm.
both got a whole half to play. It's just different
Hmm.
personnel with each one of them. My thing is,
Right.
who starts next week is really big. I think whoever starts next week will be a telling
That's
tale on where the
that's the
team is.
start.
Yeah.
That should be your start. Next week should be, like I say, that should be your starting unit, bro. Because
Mhm.
you got to get some continuity with this young quarterback, bro. And like I say, the Saints. I mean, you Brandon Cooks and Cedric Wilson are the veteran receivers, but I'm not sold on either one of them. That type of receiver on crunch time that you go to, so you got to get continuity on situational downs, like let's say it's third and six,
Right.
and Shuck is in there. Where that receiver got to say, hey, if we see this look, this is where I'm going to sit at. So it's got to be situational games type stuff too. If we see this, if I see this look, this is where I'm gonna be at. So I mean, he's got to get in continuity with his receiver core. He got to get in continuity with that line to say, okay, hey, we saw the blitz here, how we slide, how we rotate to cover this. So I mean, you've got to get that first unit at least another half, man, to go into that first game. I won't say clicking 100, but at least 80% clicking, bro. At least
Yeah.
80% clicking. And I mean, the rest is just fall high. Maybe second string, I mean, it is what it is. He's getting reps, but that's the whole thing. With the backup, you just got to be ready to go at any moment, bro. And that's
Right.
that's the kind of quarterback you got to have. He just got to be, do or die. At any moment, he got to be ready to step in and just lead this team.
Right. And my thoughts.
And
I'm gonna go ahead, coach. I'm sorry. I thought you
and
finished.
the
Go ahead.
other thing is too is I hate to say it, but I have nothing against the kid. I think Hayner was just a wasted body in the camp when they could have had a veteran in there. And I keep saying that when they could have had a veteran in there to sit down and even prepare the starting quarterback. These two young quarterbacks for when the season starts, so they could sit down and do film study. You know what I'm saying? I think Hayner was just a waste holding on this kid because I don't think he really fits into your plan.
Mhm.
And you see was out there somebody looking to trade for him, somebody may be interested. How you release him, dog, and you look to get a veteran quarterback, man, to help this quarterback room out, study also, man.
Right. Right. Zach, you ready? Zach, you ready? All right.
I'm just happy to be here.
There you
It's
go.
good, coach.
All right.
How's
What's
Texas,
that,
man?
Zach? Man, these highways are crazy. They long. The
Oh yeah.
lanes, five,
On
six, seven
45, man.
lanes. You go.
Right down 45,
And
man.
guess what? Today was her 18th birthday, so she
Happy
wanted to go to this place. Y'all, I don't know if you know. It's called Nola. It's in San Antonio, bro. And it's
birthday.
like a little breakfast month. So we drove. That was like 38 miles to go eat brunch, and we just
Yeah.
got back in. Yeah, we went to
Ooh.
San Antonio. We went to Riverwalk
Okay.
and walked around in the stores, and we ate this place called Nola. She ate her brunch and everything. Then she gonna tell us we getting on her nerves. She ready to go.
You
How
ready
you
to
like
go?
that?
You ready
Did
to
y'all
go?
did y'all did y'all go stop at Pat O's? They closing that one down. I think next weekend, man. The Pat O'Brien's
No,
over there.
no,
I know
no. I
during the
didn't. We didn't.
day, I think anybody can go in, and I think at night I think it's 21
We
and
went
up. But
there and we went to this. They got this big mall out here, Saint Marcus Mall, shopping
Yeah,
mall. It's a big old
yeah,
mall, something like
yeah.
the Tanger Mall, but it's way much bigger. It's way
Oh
bigger
yeah.
than Tanger
It's right
Mall.
there off Highway
Uh,
45, right there.
35 off
Yeah,
35.
35.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we went in there, and shopped and walked, and it's hot, and I'm broke.
Mhm.
I need some more money. I'm about
Hey,
to go to She and get on the stage. I'm about to do something, make some money, bro.
you about to what? You
I'm about to go to She
want to
and
go
get on
drop
the
it like
stage.
it hot. You want to go drop it like it hot. You want to do
I'm
something
about to
strange.
drop it like it.
Strange.
I'm about to put on little R. Kelly, little bumpy grind, man. Get on the stage and
Hey,
hustle.
come on, man.
And
Don't
look,
do
hey,
it.
coach,
My
coach,
pocket, Zach, my pocket is empty, Zach.
I'd pay not to see that, coach. I'd pay not to see that.
No, you might throw something to get me off the damn stage. Get his ass off and
Do
say, you
something.
might throw
Yeah,
something.
Hit your ass in the head with a brick. Get your ass on
Hey,
stage.
look, hey, look, hey, look. Charles Barkley said that nothing but big girls in San Antonio. You might be all right.
Yeah, he
Batman.
right about that. Yeah, he right about that. He definitely right about that.
Boy, y'all stupid.
But it's a
Oh,
beautiful little town, man.
thoughts of Coach
That's
Rock,
awesome.
but not the thoughts
Yeah,
of the real
yeah.
Post podcast.
It's just that highway traffic is
Man,
crazy,
San
man. The
Antonio, I love
traffic
you.
on the highway.
I love you, San Antonio.
Oh man.
Man,
Nah, San Antonio's nice, man.
I used to
I've
go
been out
there
there
every
a
day.
handful of times.
Yeah, I used to
Oh,
go there
through
every
there?
day
Yeah.
for work, man. I had to drive back and forth to
We
San Antonio every day.
we used to go like
Yeah. Yeah.
every year for vacation. We'd alternate between San Antonio and Gulf Shores every year for vacation. We go out there and we go to the Riverwalk and the
Hey,
Alamo and
my
go to
God,
Slither
bro.
Bomb and they used to, I don't know if they still have it, the Six Flags and all that. Oh yeah.
They still got yeah, it's all out there. But we didn't like I said, she just wanted to go eat at Nola,
Yo, guys.
Beignet, it's Nola Beignet, and we went and walked in the river walk and we drove back and picked up some more stuff for the dom. She's still I don't know, the child trying to make the dome a house or just a dome. You know what I'm saying? She putting so much stuff in the damn dome. Her and her roommates. So I don't know what the hell they doing. But yeah, we fly back in the morning. I see her, she gonna drop us off at the airport tomorrow. So I'll be back in New Orleans sometime tomorrow evening.
All
There you
right,
go.
man. I know you're gonna drop them Papa tears. You can say it's all good, bro. That's your baby, bro.
I think I'm all right now. I think
Right now you is.
I've
Yeah, until
Go
you
right
say
through seven
goodbye,
goodbyes.
you gonna be
no, I'm gonna tell
on
you,
the
but I'm gonna
plane.
tell you why. I'm gonna tell you why, Zach and Dolph. I'm gonna tell you why. I was like that last night, and I called the older guy, he's like a spiritual brother to me, and he
Right.
told me something, and I had to really think about it. He told me, he said, you have 18 years to prepare them for this moment. It just comes fast,
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
but somewhere in that you have to turn them loose.
Mm-hmm.
And
That's it.
it kind of resonated with me, man. He said, you prepared this 18 years. You had 18 years with you and you have to prepare for this moment. It's just seem like the moment just comes so fast, and you just you have to turn her loose, and it kind of hit me. And I've been better with it today, but all the week I know I got some tears in the St. Marcus River, bro. I know I got at least about 6 or 7
Ain't
feet of
no,
tears in that river, man.
hey, ain't
Gotcha.
nothing
But
wrong with that, man. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
yeah, yeah, yeah. And the next thing with me now is what's next for coach, because everything been about the kids. My twins got 2 more years, and then they gone. Just got little man. But it's like
Mm-hmm.
everything been about them.
Right,
Now they
right.
gone off to live their life. So now what's next for me to do? Because everything been always about them.
It's all about the
Sports,
kids.
traveling
Yeah.
with them,
Live,
vacations,
live your
and
life.
they're going on. Yeah, so I got to find out what's next for me, what I want to do.
Man, you know what, man?
You
I
know?
was when my oldest graduated, now my two girls and my son are out. So we just got the little man now. But man, the
Uh-huh.
thing that I had to start doing, bro. I had to realize, man, you got to, man, me and my wife, man, we got to live for ourselves, man. And man, my wife, man,
Yes.
she's proud of her, man. She's an RN. She's still in school. She's about to be a nurse practitioner. And now my thing was, what would I do when all this began? And that's when I started this podcast, man. And my thing
Right.
was, I was always in love with sports. Always loved the all aspects of sports, journalism, TV analysts, all that, man. And so my goal is what I'm building in the process of building along with you guys, man. And building this sports network into something
Right.
prominent,
Right.
respectful, not only around in the United States, but around the world, man. And
Right.
I'm living
And
for
see, that's what I gotta get, because when you call me, you be like, Coach, we going on tonight. What I tell you, I tell Zach, hey, I'm in the gym, or I gotta go to a game, and all that's soon coming to an end. 2 more years with the Twins, and I
right.
mean, I got my son in the real, but it's gonna be just a whole lot of time, without it's just me and just going to his game compared to where I was splitting myself four
Right.
ways. I just be him, because the one player is volleyball, Tamara, she wants to go to USC or Stanford,
Okay.
and her twin wants to go to South Carolina. So they
Okay.
don't. And the one up here, she'll be going to her junior year of college out here. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? So
Mm.
they'll be like shit. They'll
Interesting.
be all over. So it's like, what do I do now? Because now I got nothing but time. When I've been like stretching myself. Meaning I've been running from one gym to volleyball to basketball to the other basketball to soccer. And in 2 years, all that's gone. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? Just
So here,
whatever he gonna do. You know what I'm
right.
saying?
So my suggestion is this, big brother. What you do is you sit back, and I know you already done this. You thank God, man, for your kids, for how for their
Oh
health.
yeah, yeah,
Appreciate how you and your beautiful wife, how you guys have raised them. And listen, understand that hey, we can't always hold their hands. Sometimes they're gonna have to go
yeah.
out and they go bump their
Right,
head, but hey, that's why we're here for them. You
right,
know what I'm saying? And
right.
look, they go be all right, man. They go be all right.
Yeah, yeah. Like I said, it's
You and
it's
that's
like something fresh out the oven. It's fresh right now. But as days go, it
yeah,
gets
I
better.
understand
And that's
because sometimes, bro, and I'm gonna make y'all laugh right now. I'm gonna make you laugh. Remember what man, R.I.P. to Bernie Mac. What Bernie Mac said, it wasn't with no kids in the house. And me and my wife walk around naked, shit get broke. I knew who broke it. You know what I'm saying? You know, you know what I'm saying?
right,
You know what I'm saying? Like right now,
right,
all we got in the house is Lil Man. So if he not here, shit get broke. We know who broke it. You know what I'm saying?
right,
Stuff
right,
like that, man. But man, listen, man.
right.
The thing is, what I did too, man, I researched stuff, man, and I was
Pants is
looking at
stupid.
famous people who did things after the age of 50. And I was like, the Mona Lisa was painted. I forgot the lady's name. She was in the 70s or 80s, a damn 90s. I saw stuff of people going back to college, graduating in their late 80s, early 90s. And
Hmm.
they're like, that, damn it, life ain't over.
Oh
You know
yeah,
what
dude.
I'm
A
saying?
Right.
lot, a lot of
It's
people
just
think that too,
beginning.
man. That once you hit 30, you get them kids going. That's it. Now it's just settle in and stay comfortable. No, it ain't that, man. You can still
Yeah.
learn new things, grow. Become somebody else, or maybe pursue a dream
Yeah.
that you had in the past. There's so many things you can do.
Yeah. Yeah. I start, man. Y'all might laugh at me. I start coloring, bro. I be buying coloring books and
Hey, come on.
the color crayon. I be coloring now, bro.
Hey, nothing
I
wrong
don't
with that,
start
man.
coloring.
I
Ain't
can't
I'm
nothing
like,
stand
wrong with
coloring.
it.
man.
This is what you do.
That's the one thing I can't stand doing, bro. I hate coloring. I hated it in
And
school, bro. I used
I used to too, Zach. I used to hate it, and I just all of a sudden I picked it up. But it's like it's a relaxation to me now. When the little quiet time, I got matter of
Mhm.
fact, I stopped on the way back to the hotel. I stopped at the Five Below, and I bought me a coloring book and with the 70 pencils. I'm going up there when I get off with y'all, sit in the hotel room tonight. Just color.
There you go. Yeah, Pappy's silly for that one. No, it was funny. Say, Coach better buy you some stocks and Quaker Oats and just chill.
Yeah.
I
It is all
just
that
coloring, bro.
man. But yeah, though, coach, bro.
I'd say the one thing I think I'd want to do, man, like that I hated as a kid was like the Legos and stuff, man. I was building Legos for my little nephew like this past December, and I was like, boy, I said this shit's fun as hell. I was like, I could do this all day. It got to where he wasn't even helping no more. I was just in there building the shit.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, man. But
you just got the Pam say coloring is relaxing too. Really, it is though. Real talk. All joking.
it does, bro. I just sit there and I lock in on just the colors I want to use and how I want to make the picture, and I just lock into it, bro. And I've been doing that for about a month now, and it's really been like a peace of mind on me, bro. Like it really has been.
I feel that.
That's what it's about, man. Peace, man. Like you don't want people to disturb your peace, bro. Like we deal with so much out there in the world, man, and our day-to-day jobs, dealing with the public, man. When you come home, man, that's supposed to be your peace, bro. You know what I'm saying? And I had to learn. It took me a while to learn that, bro. Sometimes, it was cases, man, where I was bringing that shit home, bro, and that was wrong. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Don't bring that shit home to your loved ones, man. You know what I'm saying? But then sometimes you come home, your damn loved ones bring it to you. Damn kids, I love them, but I tell you, when they ain't in the house, boy, I can love you from a distance. But my baby.
And I tell you, the last thing we're gonna get back to what we're talking about
It's the kickback.
is how quick the time go. Like with her gone now, like with them twins at home.
Yeah.
I'm about to go get on their goddamn nerves because I'm gonna spend even get your ass. We going bowling. We going right. We might even learn to fish together. Because I know I got 2 more years and they're gone. So guess what? I'm about to enjoy y'all asses. Whether you want to be with the old man or not, we about to move about. Just us.
Oh, you want to go to your friends? Too bad. You're hanging out with Pops
Too
today.
bad. You hanging with Pops tonight, and and that's giving me.
Hey.
I guess with her gone, I got 2 more years with y'all, so I'm enjoying the shit out y'all. For y'all,
man.
You know what I'm saying?
Look, I feel that. I mean, from the opposite end, man. Like I'm pushing 30 and stuff, but man, that's most of the conversations me and my dad have right now. We're like, dang, we weren't able to get together as much when I was younger because he worked so much, and now we try to get together. We have a little bit more free time, but I'm working, he's working, and so it's even harder than what it was in the past. So we always talk like, oh, we gotta set a day at least, once or twice a month, whether it's to go fish, go play some golf, hang out, have some beers, go get some food and put it on the grill. You got to do that.
Yeah, man.
Most definitely.
Yeah, sir.
What up, J Live?
What's going on with y'all?
Welcome back to the live, J Live.
I'm good now, dog. I don't got settled.
Hey, Lyle, let me ask you something, bro. I'm serious when I ask you this, bro. I'm serious when I ask you this. Is who that records your alias, or is that your brother? I'm serious. I think I'm on to something, y'all.
He was going in TJ's channel about Hater, bro. I thought TJ was gonna have a damn aneurysm trying to talk to him.
Oh no, that wasn't me.
Oh, look,
he right there. He said, "No, that's not me."
Look at who that record. Like, no, that's not me. I don't know. I think Live been behind that. Just typing that in. That's his alias. I'm telling y'all.
What, somebody was driving TJ?
It was TJ. Whenever he read the comment, who that record's put in.
Live, I got a question for Live. Live, who you think would be interested in Hainer, bro? Where the Saints could trade him?
I don't think no one at this point, man. Hainer don't fell off. Only person that's interested in Hainer is Saints. Maybe on a practice squad, bro. Okay. He didn't make a case for himself.
Yep.
Okay.
Man, hold on.
Catch us on tape, y'all. You missed it.
Hold on. God damn it. This man flipped. He flipped more than a washing machine flipping cycles, man.
Hey, but look, my honest opinion, the Saints didn't get that man a shot.
All right,
because man a fair fan, he'll be leading this team. But I'm not going
here.
There you go. That's the J Live we do right there.
All right. We had an imposter on our hands, man.
Hey,
they played.
For a minute.
Yeah, I know one thing, man.
Man, listen here. I'm watching this replay right now, man, and every time I watch that Jalen Full intercept, I'm more impressed.
Mm-hmm.
I am more impressed, man. That was a hell of a
Hey,
play.
he
He's gonna
definitely
be a
looked the
dog.
part. He looked the part.
Yeah, he does, man. He does, man. Big
It's
time.
how he got the interception too, is what I really liked about it, man. And we'll
I know
we'll definitely have to bring that up whenever we go through our all 22 later on this week, because you know, his job was to spy on the running back. He does that. Once he realizes the running back is smashing between all the linemen, he just backs up and fills the gap. To where by the time the quarterback threw it, it was too late. He was already there.
Hey, I
Yeah.
know one thing, bro. I hope y'all noticing the same thing too. But I know that defense looking got a lot of holes in it, bro. Too
Yeah,
many.
y'all. You
I
want
see.
to
I
know
see
that?
a lot of disguise. Everybody rushing up to the line, then running back to their spot.
the defensive line. I say has holes. I've never heard the defense that was there.
A lot of holes.
The problem with the line is apparently the defensive line actually did really good in their practices against the Rams. So the starting defense didn't play today because Coach Kellen Moore said they basically got a full game of reps worth when they did their scrimmage with the Rams. So and they had a couple sacks, a lot of pressures and different things like that. So hopefully we'll see some of that come week 1, but. It all starts at the line, man. If they can't get pressure on the quarterback, it allows all these receivers to get wide open and do whatever they got to do.
Yeah, me
Yeah,
personally, man, I think the D line is all right. I'm just the depth with linebackers. Who's the starting cornerback opposite of Kool Aid? I think the safeties are fine. It's just who's gonna be that opposite cornerback of Kool Aid and linebackers, man. In depth with the linebackers.
Yep.
I
That's
think
what I'm saying.
linebacker is actually gonna be a hard cut this season.
I'm gonna go
In the
ahead and
league.
just say a scheme, bro. I think it's one of those overcomplicated schemes, bro, on
Mhm.
defense. I think they doing too much when they really just need to play ball.
I'll tell you what, that is what Brandon Staley does. He definitely has a very complex defense, and it's gonna you might be onto something. They may need to simplify it a little bit before they start trying to do all the craziness.
Yeah, for real. I mean, I really ain't worried about that. I'm telling you, bro. Ever since I was hearing in the off season with defensive ends dropping back in coverage, it was like a red flag, and I have not forgot it.
But I think too when you say that, man, you have to be patient with that because he's got to strip down, and then they got to find players that fit his scheme, and that's not gonna happen overnight in 1 year, man. So I mean, I think a lot of Saints fans have to just step and tone it down, bro. This is gonna be like a marathon. This is gonna be a minute, bro. This is not gonna happen overnight.
It
And
should.
I think it's not, bro, because this whole thing got to come. We got to take it
It's done.
all and strip it
Yeah,
down and then dress it back up, bro. It's not gonna be like that
why
Right.
not, coach?
Facts.
I mean,
because
why?
you
Why?
you you gotta
Why we
because you
gotta
have a
be there?
new regime. Because you have a new regime coming in. You got new coordinators. Their scheme is not going to be the same, and then you got to find a personnel that fits your scheme. Right now, he's dealing with people on the roster that was already there that he may not want there, that they may eventually trade off or let go during the season, end of the season, or make trades. I mean, he's got to get his personnel in as a coach.
Hey,
So
coach, tell
it's a
Sean
lot
Payton.
behind that, huh?
Tell that to Sean Payton. He came right in with his new coordinators, new coaching staff, bringing in new players, people that he thought was that guy, and guess what? They got the job done
But
that year.
you gotta remember too when Peyton came in, the Saints wasn't like on this cap thing and all this other stuff too. I mean, you gotta it's a lot of other stuff, and I think you just have to be patient with it. Live it's gonna take a minute, bro. Y'all
I
can't
mean,
just
Hey,
expect this
I
man
want
just to come in and it's gonna happen, bro. It's gonna
improvement.
take a minute.
Improvement. I need to see something I can hang my hat on and be like, all right, we going in the right direction. And I
yeah.
think we
Yeah,
got
that's what I'm saying. I mean, you gonna see that we gotta wait and see how the season transpires and look at the middle of the season, then at the end of the season, and say, okay, and then they see what they got and say, okay, well, this is what we need to do in all season. Then, if I'm not mistaken, Dolph, you and Zach know better. I think the money gets more for free agency next year, right? Where they have
Yeah,
more money for
they
free
got
agency.
got money now. They'll have more money next
Uh-huh.
year, and then 27, the Saints will have like 130 something million.
Yeah,
That's what
we'll
I'm
be in
saying.
like
So then
we'll be like in the
right.
top. Yeah, I mean the thing is, people have to be patient. I mean, like through the first
Yeah, you gotta
quarter
be patient.
of the second preseason game of the season, there was people that were coming into our chat talking about how Kellen Moore needs to be fired. And I'm like, up on 2 preseason games, we already trying to
Yeah,
cut
you
the head off the snake. Like, come
You
on,
want
man. Let's
Be
calm it
patient.
yeah,
down and see how
it's
things playing
you
out.
got
Like we gotta.
and
hey, bro,
they gotta
I
be patient with this, man. They gotta be
I
I
patient
understand
for a
some
lot.
teams are able to do it, are able to bring in new coaching staff and then all of a sudden flip and then they look great and all that, but it doesn't happen every single time. I know we want instant
Right.
success because we've been failing for so long now and we're fiending. We're fiending for some wins, for some good
Yes.
football. Like not even wins, just some good football we're feeding for right now. We haven't had that
Right.
in a while. So, but we gotta be patient because if we go ahead and try to run Kellen Moore out the door, try to run Staley out the door, and all this right now, well, guess what, guys? We're just pushing it back again because it's gonna happen again. Like, unless y'all are wanting to swap head coaches and coordinators every year until one just randomly works, like it's just
Yeah,
not. It's likely
it's
not
gonna be
gonna happen.
patient.
You
Yeah.
got to give him a
bro,
couple
Yeah.
Moore
years.
not worried about his job. He got 4 years here, easy.
Yeah,
Regardless, because we understand the situation that he came here in, and I think the front office understands that too. Like he can fail. He has at definitely 3 years, but he at least has 4, right? 3 to 4 years.
I would
And
say
I
at
think
least 4.
that
I
was
think if he fails 2 years in a row, then he's gonna be on the hot seat. You know.
well, I don't know, bro.
Yeah.
I don't know if we don't have
Yeah.
a quarterback. I don't know. I don't think so. If we haven't solidified that quarterback position, I think there'll still be wiggle room for him. But I really believe I mean, coming here under how the Saints was with Cap Hill and all that, I'm pretty sure that was in the talks of him coming here. Like, yeah, you don't have to worry about looking over your shoulders. We want you. You build your team. We're gonna give you time to build your team.
Man,
I'm pretty sure that was in the
y'all,
talk.
y'all sound like the national media with that cap hell. They ain't never stopped the Saints from signing who the hell they want. So,
No,
man,
but all
this
I'm saying
Well,
is
this the
it's
team
now
that
that
was
it's gone.
100 million.
We're gonna get freedom.
wasn't a factor, bro.
Man,
Yeah.
this team was $100 million over cap, and now they 40, 50 million.
Is that,
Y'all crying about that shit?
They
Man,
still
That's
signed
because
Tyrann Mathieu when they
that's
had
because
cap.
shout out Derek Carr, you heard?
man, it's all good. It's all good, bro. Y'all crying about the wrong stuff, bro. I'm so
But it's not just it's not just the cap, man. You gotta look at some people that they might have already on the contract that might not even fit this man's scheme. And for he go sign somebody else, they might have to find a way of getting rid of some of the players that he don't feel the need for him to have. That's why I say we gotta get this all time, bro. There's a lot of ingredients gotta go in this, bro.
that's
You
what
just gotta
and
give it
like I
time.
said earlier. The team that is announced as the 53, I guarantee you will not be the 53 that they take into week 1 against Arizona. Because cut downs,
Right,
they just like coach is saying, he go look around and he go see players. They're scouting right
right,
now, players that fit his system. And the same thing
exactly,
with Kelly Moore. They're gonna look
exactly.
around and see players who will better fit their system, and they're gonna bring those players in. Just because a
Right,
player may go by one team doesn't mean he's not a good player. Maybe that situation was not right for him.
exactly,
You know what I'm saying? So
exactly.
and like coach is saying, man, we ain't even get to week 1 yet. And like Zach said, people want to come talk about get rid of Kelly Moore again. Those are not real fans. You them fake ass bandwagon jumpers, front runners who only want to wear your Saints gear and shit when the Saints are winning. But when they're losing, they were doing bad like last year. You were hiding like a damn ostrich with your damn head in the ground. Now you want to put your head up and you want to be seen and shit. You want to be heard and all that bullshit. It's
Yeah,
the kid.
it's time, bro. You gotta
Man,
sit back and take it's a lot
man,
going to this. It's gonna take time for him to do what he gotta do, bro. And
it's the same ones who were crying for a rebuild. We need a rebuild. We need to tear it down. And now we tearing it down, and you're ungrateful. I almost called y'all something. Your ungrateful asses want to talk about at the second preseason game that you should fire this man. I'm glad y'all not in charge of the damn team, or we wouldn't have won one damn game the last 4 years because y'all ass suck. I hate to see how you run your damn business. That's if you have a business. Half of you can't even be a damn manager at your damn job. Shit. Go, man,
Yeah,
I almost say something because it
yeah,
pissed me off with that shit. We
yeah. It's just got it's
in
just a
rebuild. And
patience,
now
man.
we
That
going
don't shit don't happen overnight, bro.
to and
Hey,
really
dog,
Not gonna happen
about
overnight.
you
that
stop
damn, I
getting
don't
through.
want to hear that shit, man. All that
It's
crying
not gonna happen overnight, bro. It's
like we
not.
in
And
week 10
it,
or week 14 in the regular season or something. And then we did, so what? It's a rebuild. Ain't nobody expecting nothing from us anyway. You just want to see if this team's competitive. They fight every week, have a chance to win every week,
right,
every game. Don't get
right,
blown out and embarrassed every week. That's
right.
progress. I mean,
Yeah.
listen with that, man.
Anything could be better than the last
And
4 years.
yeah,
And
and
then, like I said, don't be surprised. Some of them on that team get traded, bro. Some of them might not be what he want, and he got to get rid of them. So they might be looking to pull trades. So don't be surprised about that. You know, they might
coach,
trade some of these
coach,
cats.
Zach, Live, and Hurricane. Everybody in chat. Am I thinking too much into seeing Colin Saunders playing today when Nathan Shepard was purposely held out of today's game? Am I wrong in assuming that he's not a sure thing to make this team?
Which one? Nathan Colin.
Colin Saunders,
Perfect
bingo.
example. Perfect example.
I'm
I didn't
50-50.
see it, but what you saying?
I think someone would trade for Colin Saunders.
No, look, some of them guys that played today are gonna be on the roster. You know,
Not
it was
necessarily. Not
never.
necessarily, bro. Not necessarily.
We see didn't
He just
play.
using what he have right now, but that roster gonna change. I'm telling you, that roster gonna change.
I guarantee you, there's players that played today. What you don't think Peyton gonna be on the field? On the you don't think the rookie Quincy Riley gonna be on the squad? All I'm saying, coach, is there's players because
He gonna be
it's a
on.
you know what I mean. There's players that played today that's gonna make that team.
Man, a lot of them was on there playing today. I didn't see the game. Maybe
Live.
auditioning for other teams, bro. Well,
Here's
other
what
teams could see them and make the trade for 'em.
this is what I'm saying. Live. You had Nathan Shepard being was held out. He didn't have to dress. He was held out with Chase Young, Cam Jordan, and Carl Granderson and Brian Bresee. We know they on the team. So I'm telling you right now, that tells you Nathan Shepard is on this team. We know Devon Gacho is on this team. So that tells me that today, Colin Saunders is fighting Christian Boyd probably for that last for that backup nose tackle position on this team. That's what that tells me.
And then
Most
like you saying with him, Dolph, he could be trade bait for what the Saints, might see a tight end on somebody else's team, a number two or whatever. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, could
Or
be
a big receiver that they could trade for, and then he could be trade bait to pull the trigger on some of that. You know?
oh no, coach, they ain't playing chess. They're playing checkers right now. We just need to get this roster
Thank
solidified.
you, Hakeem. Hakeem says Saunders might be a cut casualty. Shepard is more a nose tackle that fits this 3-4. Bink is a 4-3 D tackle. And listen, when I brought that up on WWL with Jeff and Mike, I mean Jeff was like, Bink off? And I was like, yeah, I'm telling you, and that's what I was saying because of this system, bro. And
Right.
really, real talk, y'all. Real talk. Other than him getting that intercept last year against Kansas City and blocking the top when they put him in the backfield, what the hell has he really done since he's been in New Orleans?
The only
Bro,
time,
Men to stop the run. What has he done?
the only
he
time
needs
another
And
to.
like I heard you live said about it's more complicated. It's not necessarily complicated. You coming from a 4-3 where they've been running to they're going to a 3-4 where you have to be more athletic now. And that's why I'm saying some of these cats on that roster right now might not fit that 3-4 and not athletic enough to do some of these things, but it's going to take time to move these pieces around, man, to get what he needs to come in. And that's what I'm saying.
What's the biggest difference, Coach? If you can explain to everybody, what's the biggest difference between playing a 4-3 and a 3-4?
Coach.
A 3-4 is really predicated on having first of all, very athletic defensive tackle that can plug that middle up. Your ends have to be able to move because they're dependent on to drop in coverage. They just almost like rushing compared to a 4-3 where he just got one thing. He just got to come across and more containment. But in a 3-4, he has more ground to cover. But he's got more responsibility, so he's got to be way more athletic to move around compared to 3-4 where it's more of a basic type thing you have to do. So it's just more athletic, man. And the middle guy, that's why they got guys. So he's got to be a big person. He's up a lot of space, but he's got to be able to move in a 3-4. And I think that's why they went Gacho from New England, man. He got to be like a space heater, but he's got to be athletic. Compared to a 4-3, is more of gap integrity, right? So one is just more, it's just have to be more athletic on the front line
Minnesota
than with the
that.
4-3. The 4-3, yeah.
Right. Thanks,
Minnesota is not doing
And,
that.
and that's what I'm saying, man. You have a lot of these guys that on there fit that 4-3 scheme
the dream.
that don't necessarily fit that 3-4 scheme. So they've got to find a way to move these pieces around to get the people that fit their scheme.
Right.
Mm.
And like I said, I just got this game replaying, and that first John Ridgeway was out there. He got pushed around. Broughton got pushed around. Bink got pushed around. Christian Boyd got pushed around. And we got to remember, they were going up against the starting offensive line, starting offense for the Jacksonville Jaguars. Unlike last week, they started
Yeah.
caliber quarterback.
But we we talk about
Okay,
that too. But like Brown being pushed around. I mean, he was a second round draft pick.
Yep, third round pick. Yep.
Third. All right, 1 second.
Yeah. So that was not good saying. Again, looking at Jake Hanner, what I'm looking at now, they're in the second quarter here when he completed the first pass to Trayton Welch. Then he goes out in the flare right there. The Cam Akers, which made me mad because Cam, he danced too much. He should have got that ball just going straight up the field, man. You know,
Yeah.
let me see.
But
Hakeem,
live, just be patient. Live, you gotta be patient, baby. It's gonna
that's
take
it.
a little minute. You gotta
All
get
right,
stripped down
I'm gonna address
and it
this.
gotta be dressed back up again. That's all.
Let's address
Gotta
this
be patient.
as a possibility. I'm an armchair GM like everyone else, but I think we should trade Ruiz to Minnesota.
That's not happening.
TJ Hawkinson, not happening. Or Vegas for Michael Myers, not
That's not
happening. Even though they got Brock Bowers, they got 2 tight ends.
And they
Like
like
nobody
running
would
2 tight ends.
trade an all-pro
Well, they
tight
did.
end for an inconsistent offensive lineman. That's just not happening.
Yeah.
First round pick or
But
not.
there's some quality depth like at the second string on some team. That's what I'm saying. Oh, they got some teams have depth at tight end that they're not getting a rep. So there might be a veteran tight end just on the team that still can give you some good time or some So they just gotta it's time. They just gotta shop and look around, man. You gotta ball. They gotta go and go with them. Just look around, man, and see what you can pick up.
Man,
You know what I'm saying?
what would Brian Thomas Jr. give you that Rashid Shaheed wouldn't give you? Because you go look at stats, Rashid Shaheed, I believe, is the leading receiver in yards per catch in the league the last few years. He's one of the
Thomas
top.
gives you more tougher. He gives you tough catches. Shaheed is mostly speed. He's not his route running is not polished yet, bro. He stretches
Yeah,
the
you been
field with
watching him this
speed.
year?
I beg to differ,
I haven't
coach.
seen any games, but
I
Yeah,
think
got
well,
I don't.
you got to watch
Thomas
him. He
Thomas
going
gives
off the
you them tough catches, bro. And that's what I keep saying. The Saints don't have that receiver to make that 3rd and 6, that
Mhm.
3rd and 5, that tough catch. The Saints have more. Olave, he's more of a stretch. Uh, I don't know what's Cedric Wilson. Brandon Cooks to me is just an older version. And I heard y'all talking about that a couple of weeks ago about
Yeah.
Brandon Cooks in the Hall of Fame. Yeah, he's probably going to go in the Hall of Fame, but I'm dealing with the Brandon Cooks that on the New Orleans Saints now. And to me, he's just an older version of Olave, bro. I think he's seen his best days. He's going to give you something, but they need a big receiver, man, for those tough catches, bro. And I really feel that's what they're missing. 6'3", 6'2", 6'4". I hated to see what's the kid signed with Seattle that they picked up in free agency, and he really that's down Scant. What was his name? Valdez
Yeah.
Scantling.
Marcus Valdez
Uh-huh.
Scantling.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah,
I
he's
hated
at
to see
Seattle
him
now.
get away. I don't know why he got away, but I really
Because
think they need that big
He had
receiver,
He didn't
man.
want to come back. He didn't want to come back.
Okay,
let me say
okay,
this. I got to say this,
okay.
man. Okay, he came in, he had his flash in the pan couple weeks, but after that, his ass disappeared, and everybody acting like he was always
Well,
man.
But I
MVS
mean,
has always been like a
dog.
one trick pony.
Let me rebuttal. I'm gonna rebuttal that, dog.
Please do,
For
bro.
what you had, he looked pretty good, bro. I don't know
Bro,
what
was.
was gonna happen down the
see,
stretch. For what you
when
had,
when
he was
teams
pretty decent,
put that
dog, and
number
that's
one
all I could ask for
bonus
him.
on him, he disappeared. When teams put that number one bonus on him, recognizing him as the number one threat, he
They
disappeared.
start rolling. They start rolling the covers towards him.
He was not
They
supposed to be
start
the number
rolling.
one.
Wait,
Nobody
they
wrote no
start rolling the covers
nobody
too.
ever wrote no
They were,
cover.
yeah, they were playing him, man. They were playing him more because
Like
Dolph, every week you had a different person come off the practice squad at receiver, bro. You didn't know who the hell was the receiver. They were putting people off practice squad, bro.
man, and
And
they
you
pulled him
can't
off the
you
street.
can't say that, bro. But
Yeah,
he
you
looked
ain't
good. I mean, that's
tell me that
for
people
what you had for what you had at that moment.
man.
For what you had at that moment, he was decent, bro. I don't care what you said. For what you had, he was decent, bro.
Man,
I,
he
Compared to what
I
you
want to
had.
point
he
out.
had 2 weeks.
I want to point out a wide receiver that like I feel like we haven't talked much about, but I just did some watched back some highlights. I got some videos coming out on the RFS channel. One today, in actually about 30 minutes. But man, Pettis actually had a couple good moments last year, and he
Pettis.
looked really good today. He
Yes.
had the one miscatch where it was a little high, but you like to see him coming down with it. But like I thought he did quite well today, and he's also a guy that we use at other places with punt returns as well.
Yeah.
How big is he, Zach? How big is he?
How big is
Pettis is like a
let me look it
About
up.
5'11", 6 feet.
Pettis
What's
probably
his
the most
name?
versatile
Is
receiver.
it Dante Pettis?
Yeah,
Dante
Dante
Pettis.
Pettis.
Pettis is
Let's see.
versatile.
Let me figure out his stats real quick. Let me
He
see.
can play multiple positions.
He's 6'2", 200 pounds.
Okay, so
Okay,
not
yeah, that's decent
short.
size. Okay,
Yeah, I mean he's
decent size.
pretty
Yeah.
big size wide receiver. It's his
Probably
only
taller
his
than
I mean, he's been in the league since 2018. You know, played with let's see San Francisco, and then the Giants, Chicago,
Okay,
and then
that Pettis.
New Orleans
Okay,
the year.
okay, that Pettis.
he's
Yeah.
5'4".
Okay, I remember him in Frisco. Okay, okay. And that's just what they're missing. I feel like they have everything in the receiver room they need. They just need a big physical. There's to me one receiver away, and there's a big physical receiver. But
I think
he's
we've all been
6'2",
saying
so
that for
let's see what
years.
he does.
That's why I was really hoping we would go and grab what's his name, Pat Bryant in the draft from Illinois, man. Like he's exactly that. He's a big body wide receiver. You know, he's pretty tall.
Sure.
I think he might be like 6'3", something like that.
Talking about
Yes,
Pat
sir.
Brown with the
Right.
Broncos.
Yep,
Yeah.
Yeah, he looked good last night too, man.
he did.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
mean, I think he's a very solid wide receiver. I mean, we saw him a lot at the Senior Bowl, and I mean, he's got pretty good footwork. He catches, you know, he has a good wingspan. You know, I thought that was a miss, but obviously we have other holes. Like we're gonna have to attack the
Right.
wide receiver, you know, next year. I'm still disappointed we didn't do it this year, but I can't say the only player that I'm a little disappointed that we've picked up so far is really Broaden. That was the one pick I just didn't understand.
Brofton had a good game today. Am I?
I don't know about all that.
Vernon Broughton had a good game today.
I mean, he was doing good stopping the run and stuff.
How many tackles he had?
I think at the end, I think he ended up getting a couple at the end. But I mean, that's when they were running their like fifth string, sixth string running back. You know, like
Yeah, the thing
it's
is,
hard to
man,
evaluate that.
You got to make stops at the end of the game, and I think Vernon Brofton did that.
Well, he's gonna make the team as a third round pick. He gonna make the team. He's definitely gonna be on the team.
I think he had a solid game, man. You know, he's competing for.
I mean, he had just 2 tackles.
I understand that, but it's not okay. Let me just. All right, I understand he didn't have the most tackles, right? But in my eyes, from what I saw, he was fighting, man. That's just me.
That's fair. I have to keep an eye on him a little bit more going into next week.
Again, when you talk about defensive interior alignment, it ain't all really about that. It's about can they occupy blockers so those linebackers can free,
Right. That eat up space. Yeah.
and scraping. So that's like Devon Gacho. His sack numbers and stuff that ain't gonna jump out to you. But as a person that could occupy two blockers and
Right.
stand his ground, that's a big.
Eat that space. Yeah.
Those are those kind of those are those hidden things that are overlooked when it comes to football that the average fan just overlooks because a person's not getting a tackle for loss. They're not getting a sack. It's the dirty work. So you might be right. Mike, he might have had a good day today doing the dirty work.
Exactly,
Yeah.
because I was watching, and I'm pretty sure I don't know if it was him that did the forced fumble in the first quarter when Trevor Lawrence fumbled the ball. I think he was around the pile. I don't know if he was playing. It might have been someone else, but he was doing good because there was a couple times, like I think around the end of the game, where he had to take on a couple blockers just so we could
Carlos,
stop.
Man, come on in for a minute if you can, Carlos.
Yo.
What's up, Carlos PJ, uneducated sports talk in the building, baby. What's going? Just feel better to me to start the year, okay? That's right. Hit that like button, subscribe to the channel.
Yo, Till in the building too, man. Everybody coming in. What up, Till?
Till, hold on.
Hey, guys, so what's the thing with Hill? Is he coming back this year, or they don't know?
I don't know if Till joking or is he serious. We got breaking news.
I'm scared. I'm flying through Twitter right now trying to check. I ain't seeing nothing.
Yeah, I ain't see that one, Till.
Hold up.
What he say?
Saunders just got traded to the Jaguars.
Maybe that's because he was helping the Jags win, and that's what I think.
Okay.
Maybe that's why.
Yeah, that's might be what he was saying. I was like, hold up now.
Trying to help them win.
My dog, Till. You heard me. What up, Till, baby? Come on in here, Till. I'm gonna put the link in, bro. I don't care if it's for 3 minutes, man. Come on in here, brother. Come on, man. Kickback, baby. It's the kick, man. If it was true, man, I kind of want to see. Yeah, like we like that. You heard? That's my dog, man. Come on here, little bro, man. It's been too damn long, man.
Sure, man. And I'm gonna hop off because I'm actually gonna be doing a call-in stream as well in 30 minutes. So I'm gonna go get myself all set up and ready.
So call-in stream on RFS.
Yeah, I could listen to you, Zach, and be coloring, bro. I could be coloring and listen to you.
I'm in this stream in about 15 minutes, bro. And I'll jump on there. I'll be in the chat.
Yeah, come hop in. I'm gonna be starting up at 9 p.m. I think Hoodie's gonna try and come hop in and talk for a little bit. But come tune in a little bit, and I'll catch y'all later, guys.
All right, 30 minutes.
Yes,
I'll be in
RFS Saints. Yes, sir.
RFS Saints, family.
Right, I might be a little late, but I'm trying to pop in eventually.
Man, you got school tomorrow, man. You got your damn baby.
Yeah, you better get your ass to sleep.
Your summer over with, baby. It's over with.
All right, talk soon, guys.
I don't care how deep the bars get. Your summer is over with, damn it.
I don't got a bedtime,
bro. Yo, all right, man. Put this link in there. Come on, Till, brother. Come on. Bruce Saint, man. Hit that link too, bro. Come on in here, man. There go the link, man. But yeah, man. Man, if that was true, man, he got me all on Twitter looking for that, man.
But
what happened?
We played the Jags today.
Let's say we were playing though. Till said Saunders had got traded to the Jaguars.
Oh.
That because the way he played today.
Yeah. And like he was helping out the Jags.
Yeah, got to be.
He was basically playing for the Jags, but in the Saints uniform.
Hakeem says Broughton is supposed to be a meat eater like Gacho. He's not a 3-4 end though for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's see.
Oh my gosh.
What's wrong?
Nah, I'm watching the Bills game, bro.
Family say Till. Yeah, what's the score in that game?
28-0.
Huh?
Bears are up 28-0.
The Bears are up 28-0?
Yeah, well, to be fair, Caleb Williams played a little bit.
Well, it's preseason, though,
Yeah, Caleb Williams played like the first 3 drives.
I know he wasn't there for it to be 28 nothing.
He don't be 28. Josh Allen played. Shout out to
Nah,
Lawrence and Jeremy. Nobody circles the wagon like those Buffalo Bills, baby.
nah, Josh Allen didn't play. They had
All
Mike
right.
White in the game for a little
Hakeem,
bit.
come on in here. Hakeem been in the chat dropping signs. Man, come on in here, baby. What's
Hey
going on,
man, shout
King?
out. Hey, shout out to y'all, man. Shout out Uptown, Third Wall Calio.
What's up,
Originally,
baby?
you know what I'm saying, and Rattle and Galveston up, but I'm up here in enemy territory in Atlanta, you know what I'm saying,
Oh,
trying to hold it
man.
down.
Hold it
So yeah,
down.
you know what I gotta go through on a daily basis, man.
Yes,
But
sir.
shout out to y'all brothers, man. Y'all
Appreciate it.
very informative. I'm always looking for new Saints content to go ahead and get the scoop on and stuff, man. And y'all do a real good job, bro. I'm a part of myself, so you know
All
what I'm
right,
saying, much
appreciate it.
respect to y'all and what y'all do, man. But
Okay.
a lot of the stuff, you know what I'm saying, that I saw today, like I said, in some of my comments in the chat, you did, it was mostly, Ruiz, we done already paid him. He's been inconsistent since he's been with the Saints. Now, the Saints usually have a tendency to draft people, you know what I'm saying, that don't play the position that they played in college and want them to
Right.
transition to something in the pros. Like, like for instance, Alontae Taylor was a safety at Tennessee. Now we're making him a slot corner. You know what I'm saying? Is he making the transition? Yeah, he's doing better. Ruiz was a center in college at the University of Michigan. And now we're moving him to guard. Maybe that's the reason
Right.
why he's struggling because he cannot pick up a stunt whatsoever. You know what I'm saying? And
Yeah.
he's not the best role grader either. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to the run game. So that's why I say, you know what I'm saying? Call Minnesota or call a team like the Raiders who got multiple tight ends or
Yeah.
a tight end that can actually help this offense with these young quarterbacks. You dig? Because everything hinges on how well that offensive line plays because you got a first year guy and you got a second year guy that you trying to go ahead and hinge everything to. You know
Right.
what I'm saying? So my thing is also what, people need to exercise patience, bro. This is a rebuild. This coach
Right. Right.
picked the guy that he wanted to have. Me personally,
Right.
I ain't got nothing against Shador Sanders at all. I think the brother is I think he is a
Ooh,
starter in
bro.
this league at some point. But I am tired of the Shador glazing. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Let Shador go ahead and be great wherever he at. This coach picked the guy that he wanted to have. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
He picked him. Now all of a sudden now Kellen Moore can't coach. He hadn't had a chance to coach a regular season game yet. Let the man have a chance to fail if that's what he gonna go ahead and do. You know what I'm saying? He trying
Right.
to build this team in his image. You know what I'm saying? We wanted
That's
change
it.
in New Orleans.
Perfect.
We finally got
Right.
it. And now everybody's sitting up here whining and bitching like they done ran out of box root beer at the corner store or something like that. You know what I'm saying, bro?
Man, preach, bro. Preach it,
So
King.
so so that's my whole thing. You know what I'm saying? Like
Preach.
everybody ain't gonna
Preach.
agree.
Preach.
Everybody ain't gonna agree on everything. But what we need to do as a Saints community is understand what we're going through. It's our time to go ahead and start this whole thing over with. You know what I'm saying? And that's gonna take time. That's gonna take a couple of drafts. That's gonna, that's gonna take this coaching staff developing some of the players that we already got on this team,
Right.
you know what I'm saying, to make this team better. You understand what I'm saying? So,
Right
but
now.
again,
Y'all
I don't
pass.
want to.
Y'all pass y'all offering, man. Y'all pass y'all. He just preached the sermon. What I just told you. He just put it
Pass the
in better
basket,
terms.
man. Pass the basket.
So he just told. I just told lies, bro. I
Yeah,
Hey,
just
man.
told
man.
lies.
So
You know, patient,
Hey,
man.
hey, he just preached like a preacher on fire, baby, up there rhyming and shit. Got everybody fired up in the church. People catching the
yeah,
Holy
man.
Spirit.
Hey, man. I appreciate y'all letting me go ahead and go on my rant, man. Like I actually need to go ahead and calm down and go ahead and get my behind the bed. I got to be in. I had to be at work in a couple of hours, man. So I don't know. I
Man,
might run a
listen,
Popeye. I
man.
might run
Hey,
a
man.
Popeyes right quick and get this 3 for $5, and then
Yeah, you're
call it a
right.
night, bro.
Ooh,
Man, look at here,
get that
man.
spicy. Get
Hey,
that
King,
spicy. Get that
Yeah.
spicy. Baby. Get that,
King,
you know,
bro,
Oh,
spicy,
for
we
sure,
spicy.
for sure.
appreciate you, bro. We appreciate you
Yeah,
coming through, man. You family now, man. You're always welcome anytime, bro. Hey, you say you got your own channel?
yeah.
Put
I'm a
the link.
part as well. I'm
Put the
saying,
link. Put the link in there for us,
uh,
man.
it's called Tell It Like It Is Sports Talk Podcast. It's me, my brother Soul Saint, and my boy Mike
Oh,
Teasy.
okay.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Like, some of the people in your chat, like OG Jerry and Pam and Whammy, you
Right.
know what I'm saying? A lot of,
All right.
they're part of our community and stuff too, like that, man.
Yeah,
So
that's
we'll
what's
Well,
be
up.
coming back soon.
Okay. All
as
right.
We'll
well.
be coming
Jerry
back
said he
soon.
already done it. All right.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
my
yeah,
guy.
yeah.
That's my
For sure,
guy.
man. For sure.
Uncle Jerry,
Thank y'all
man.
again, brother. I
Hey, man.
appreciate y'all, man.
Anytime.
Y'all keep doing what y'all doing, man. I'm gonna tune in. Like I said,
Appreciate
y'all
it.
informative, and you know what I'm saying. Look, I'm always looking for a new community, bro, and you know what I'm saying. It brings
That's
me
how
back to being back home. You know what I'm
Yeah, you're
saying.
right.
Like I miss it,
Yeah, you're
Rattle
right.
and Galvez,
You're right.
but I'm up here in enemy territory, having to deal with the dirty pigeons and their delusional fan base. So
Wait, that's the
I
project,
just gonna
huh?
have to take my lick. Yeah.
that
Ain't that the project?
Say it again.
You rather Gavin. That's the project, ain't it?
Yeah, third
Yeah.
Calio, baby.
Yeah,
Kelly, you.
Calio.
yeah, I got, yeah,
Uptown.
I almost got killed on that counter, man, right
Kelly,
there.
you.
Oh,
Kelly,
bro, don't
you.
tell me that, man.
Yeah, yeah, man. God bless it. Me, it was me, Steve Green, and Stanley Russell. It was like a car was in front of us at that stop sign right there. They have a stop sign.
Uh-huh,
And we was
sure do.
behind the car. We was behind that car at the stop sign, and they had another car that was talking to each other. Side and Stanley blew the horn, like for him to get out the way. Man, that other car came and pulled up, man. All I remember this black dude with number goes in my stuff, the shotgun out. I just standing on, looking at him, don't say nothing. Man,
Yeah,
I had my hand on that door handle. I said, man, this dude standing there, blood gonna be on me. But I'm gonna hit ear hard and just run straight up ear hard. Right the wall, rolls and hard shit, I'm gone. You know what I'm saying? I never forget that, man.
well,
I remember the
Calio is
dude never
definitely,
goes in the mouth with a shotgun, man. I never forget that.
yeah.
I said, and nigga pulled up and stuff there. He said, nigga, what y'all doing like that for? I said, standing on, look at him, don't say nothing. Man, I had my head on that door now. I said, man,
Yeah,
this nigga
man, we're
blew
an
Stanley
emotional
friends out.
community.
It's funny stuff. Yeah, bro. Yeah,
hey
I said,
Baptiste,
I'm
That
gonna hit
long
ear
time ago.
hard. I'm running straight up ear hard, man. I ain't looking back.
hey, Mr.
Yes,
Baptiste.
indeed. But thank you. Yes, sir.
Yeah,
Ooh.
man, you to be on the podcast, right?
Yeah, yeah, we still got it, man. We just ain't been on for a while,
Let
man.
me
So,
give
but
me somebody else.
we'll be running it
Yeah,
back
Dolph,
here
I
soon.
remember that. When he said that, I
Yeah,
remember
man,
that
I
shit
used to watch y'all
perfectly,
all the
boy.
time, bro.
Yeah. Oh, for sure. For sure, man.
Yeah,
We
I used to
appreciate you,
check
man.
y'all out,
Hey, stick
man.
with us. Stick with us, man. We'll be, we'll be dropping it soon, you know what I'm saying? But like I
Man.
said, I
Yeah,
appreciate y'all doing what y'all do.
you
Y'all
can't
had good
forget Jay
content, bro.
Love.
I appreciate that.
He delusional as hell. He the president of the Big Hand fan club. Yeah,
Oh,
yeah, yeah, exactly.
oh,
You won't
oh.
forget him, believe me.
Now look, I don't think I'm gonna be 100% honest. I don't think Jay got a fair shake. Let's just go
See,
ahead and throw it out there, but
this
he ain't ready
this
right
the
now.
kind of shit we got to deal with, bro. This kind of shit we got to deal with, bro. They right here.
That's what's happening, man. Hey,
That's
look,
my brother. I
everybody.
love him, but damn, bro.
Oh
I expect
man.
greatness this year. I mean, 10 wins are butts.
Oh,
You see what
let's
I'm saying?
pray, man. Let.
They don't do it to my Who That Nation, man. They got us neutered around here. We don't even want to talk about winning. We okay with losing. At this
Nah, I'm
point,
not okay
No,
with losing.
no, it
you
ain't that
sure?
we okay with
You
it. It's
sure?
just that
You
we
sure
have to
you're
accept what
okay?
the
It's
reality
not
of
we
it
Sound
is.
like,
okay with it.
sound like
It's
everybody
just the
okay with it.
reality of it, right?
It's just the
Yeah,
reality
yeah.
of it,
No, it's
bro.
just the
Like,
That's what they
reality of
said
what's
when
going
Sean got
on,
here
bro.
too. That's what they said
you
when
know,
Sean got here too. And last time I checked, I got a Super Bowl winning OC as my head coach. Let's
and
go, man.
it took him 4 years to get us to the promised land. He didn't do it in
And
year
it took
one.
us, and it
So
took
you
them
got to
1 year to get
understand
to
that.
the NFC championship. I'll take that
Yeah.
right now. That sounds good.
Oh,
Hell yeah,
we
I take
all
it.
would take it.
We all
But
take
do
that.
you have Drew? Is Spencer Rattler Drew Brees? Is Spencer Rattler or Hayner or
Right.
Schultz Drew Brees?
All
No.
right, okay.
You
I'm
know
a
what I'm
rebuttal
saying?
that. I'm a rebuttal that though. Drew Brees wasn't Drew Brees when he first got here.
Come on.
He wasn't the Drew Brees he turned out to be when he first got here. Matter of fact,
He gave you a chance though.
he had
He
that
gave
shot.
you a chance though.
And I think
He gave.
these two young
I
men
mean,
give us a chance, bro.
I beg to
Oh
differ,
no,
Dolph. That same Drew Brees. That same Drew Brees brought us to the NFC Championship. Get inside. Go.
Mike, who was traded?
Go.
Who was traded? Mike is saying he was traded. You tell him Drew was not traded. Drew was a free agent that nobody wanted to sign because of his shoulder.
Yeah,
Remember
Yeah, he had came up the shoulder injury.
down to
And the Chargers just want transferring that money for that shoulder injury.
yeah, if
Right.
Miami died,
Matter of fact,
Mhm.
Miami or Nick Saban was supposed to sign him. Nick Saban reneged on signing. That's how he wound up really with the Saints. He was really supposed to go to Miami.
they won't pass him on the physical.
Right. Yeah, because they wanted
Right.
Dante Call. The
Yeah.
Dolphins wanted Dante Culpepper.
Yep.
You know.
Man.
Yeah.
The
I remember
chips
that.
just fell in line for New Orleans with Drew. The chips fell in line.
I
Man,
mean,
did
that would
y'all
be a great
see,
story, man. But
did y'all
that'd be a
see
great story.
Nick Saban on the on Ryan Clark podcast when he said the biggest mistake he made is when he left
Leaving LSU.
to go to Miami?
Mhm.
He said that's the biggest mistake
Yes.
he made.
Yeah.
I was like, yeah, man. If
Yeah.
y'all ain't check it out, check that out, man. Say what you want,
Sure,
man.
man.
Ryan Clark, I respect the hell out of Ryan Clark, man.
Man, I went to
Yeah.
school with that dude, bro. Man, it was we used to ride the bus together.
Man, Ryan do a hell of a job, man.
You went to show?
No, I went to John.
show?
I went to John Eric. He went to
Okay.
John Eric. I was in
Okay.
school. I had a class with his sister Clemelita.
You say you had a crush on his sister?
Okay.
No, I had a class. I had classes.
Oh, I'm about to say,
Okay, class.
Me and his sister was in the same grade.
I'm about to say your wife about to bust you
Okay.
inside your head, boy.
Yeah,
Oh, hey y'all. Hey y'all.
but dog, real talk, everybody had a crush on Clemelita.
It's true. It's true. I know what I'll be talking about. It's true.
See, Pammy, if Pammy said it, then it got to be true, bro. Like Pammy know her stuff, man. So
Hey, dog, why he sound just like Mr. Wallace? He sound like Wallace.
Who, me? Dog, hey, dog 17.
Mr. Baptiste. He sound like Wallace to me.
He sound like Wallace.
Yeah, he sound like Wallace.
Yeah, he sound like what up, dog 17. Hey man, all right. I'm gonna take y'all back. Say, bro. Y'all remember that night when Wallace was making fun of Eric and talking about they coming through the window. Remember that night? Say, bro. That was the funniest.
Hey, y'all. Hey, y'all. I'm signing off, bro. I'm going in. I'm signing off.
I know you guys.
all right, fellas.
Right, man. I know.
All right,
Take it
coach,
easy,
bro.
man.
Y'all have a good night, man.
A couple
All right,
things
y'all have a good night.
okay?
Hey, Akeem, I'm gonna
All
be
right.
Yes.
I'm gonna be putting together, man, a Saints roundtable discussion, bro. And
Okay. All right.
put your do me a favor, email me at comeoninsportsnetwork@gmail. Email me your info, and I'm gonna reach out to you and let you know when it'll be and see if you'll be available. I'm trying to set that up right now.
Okay then. Shoot, I got it. All right, gotcha.
Okay.
Come on.
Okay.
What is it? Come on in.
Yeah, come
What
on
is it
in
again?
Sports Network.
Come
At
on in
Gmail.
Sports Network
Yeah.
at Gmail. Gotcha.
Yeah. All right.
Have a good
appreciate
night,
you.
brother.
You too.
You know what I'm saying? I'll see y'all soon. All right.
All right,
Later.
my brother. Have a good one. All right. It's just me and Jay live now.
Bro, that's all.
Real
That's all
talk.
it takes.
That's all it takes, baby. I got you.
That's all it takes to get it done.
I got you. But man, listen, a shout out to Coach, man. Also, man, listen, don't forget in about 15 minutes, our brother Zach will be going live on RFS Saints, and we'll be jumping in there with him. So we're gonna take you right up until that time. Jerry, what up, Jerry? Come on in here, man.
What
Jerry
up, dog?
AKA
What's that? What's that with you?
What's going on?
JLJ, how you doing? Come on in. Pam, I'm trying to see it right now. What did we trade them for?
Dolph, what? Then talk about all right. We signing off.
Huh? No, I'm trying to see what we traded. What we traded
Well,
on for,
like for a draft pick or something.
Yeah, I'm trying to see, and I keep refreshing X, and I'm jumping on everybody. I'm not seeing that. All right, there it is. Right, I got my first update. Saints sending defensive tackle Saunders to the Jaguars, according to Tom Paracello. Okay, exactly. But what are we actually getting?
Right. What's the compensation?
The compensation. Yeah. I'm telling you, bro. Your boy Dolph. I'll be watching, paying attention, y'all.
Dolph, you call me?
I'm telling y'all, bro. You got to be paying attention to this stuff, fam. I know we fan. Sometimes we gotta get out that fanism, bro, and step back and look at the picture that's being painted, bro.
Yeah, you gotta stay on your P's and Q's, man.
Okay, Mike Triplet says, hold on, let me share this with y'all. We're gonna read this together. Let me share the screen with y'all.
While Dolph doing that, shouts out to all the callers that called in. Shout out to Akeem, to
yes, sir.
Mikey, to all Coach Rock.
There we go, y'all. This is Mike Triplet.
Great people.
All right, Tripp says no huge saving for the Saints since Saunders was only due $1.3 million salary after he had already restructured his deals. But the Saints were overcrowded with good options on the interior D line, and now they get something in return for one of them while also leaning into the future. The Saints are trading veteran corners to the Jaguars. Saunders started for New Orleans today in preseason game against Jacksonville, and now it's joining them. What is the compensation? I guess no report on the compensation right now, but it's a done deal. Colin Sanders is gone, baby. Bink is gone. Yes, I called it.
You did call it.
I told y'all he wasn't a shoe thing to make this team, bro. He wasn't.
Bro, and I didn't want him on the team.
Like a plus.
What has he done?
Mm-hmm.
Except for crack a joke. Look, bro. Like him, Jamal Williams. If you're gonna be weird, if you're gonna be a funny guy, you better be putting up stats, bro.
Well, and then he played fullback one time, Saunders.
Yeah.
I'm Dennis Allen, hitting him on the shoulder pads when he run out. Yeah, he did that shit. Man, get out of it,
man. You're too much, J-Law.
bro.
Y'all too much, bro.
Yeah. All right, Catherine Terrell. She is now chiming in like, wow, traded. That's right.
Yeah.
So it's coming down. Waiting to see what we
get in return. Like,
yeah.
I don't know.
I'm figuring it's probably a late round selection.
Yeah, probably.
Probably a day 3 selection next year.
Yeah.
Shit, they should pick up a 3rd round pick, or they got fleas.
A 3rd round pick for who?
3rd round pick for who? What?
Man, nobody getting no 3rd round pick for Bink, man. Stop it, man. That's supposed to, guys. How you doing? Come on in, man. This man, he'll funny as hell, man.
Fuck it. We got a 3rd round pick. We got fleas.
We got fleas.
We got fleas. You need to stop, bro.
Hey, don't forget, y'all, at the top of the hour, RFS Saints with Zach will be on again. RF Saints with the host Zach, our brother Zach, the host of Real Fan Sports with our brother Nonfiction. Shout out to Nine and members of the Come On In Sports Network. RFS Saints will be following us at 9 p.m. at the top of the hour. So we're going to be closing down in a few minutes. So guys, everybody in the chat, live and Jerry, man, y'all thoughts about the Saints moving on from Colin Saunders?
I think it's a decision that definitely should have happened probably last year. You know what I mean? But yeah, it's time. We got some young dogs, and it's time to let our young dogs eat.
Gotcha. Jeff Donkin of the Times Picayune says Saunders was clearly being showcased by the Saints in that preseason game today. He was not a great fit for their new 3-4 scheme, and that's what I was saying.
Yeah,
that's what I was saying.
You called it. You called it, dog.
You know,
but now we're in this 3-4 formation. It's gonna change a lot.
And then when I looked at it and saw, hey, Nathan Shepard was purposely held out the game today with Cam, with Carl, with Breesy, with Chase Young. That was the writing on the wall. This guy is not going to make this team, or he's being shot. He's being showcased to be shot. So evidently the Jaguars like something he did today. I guess they like him letting the offensive line push him 3-4 yards down the field in the first quarter. I guess they like that, you know. So,
yeah, pretty much.
Yeah. Oh man. But look, family, Jerry, thank you for being here. We're gonna get ready to get on off field. So we can get ready for RFS Saints again, family.
Yes, sir. I'll be over there.
The Kickback with your boy Dolph Jackson, baby. This is the Keeping It Real Who That Sports podcast, and we're brought to you by the Come On In Sports Network. Again, stay tuned, baby. At the top of the hour,
10 minutes.
Anybody Come On In Sports Network is RFS Saints, hosted by Dolph. I'm talking about Dolph. Hosted by Zachary Bell, baby. I'm using his government name because he does now. By Zachary Bell, baby. One of the hosts of Real Fan Sports. He now has a channel exclusively devoted to our New Orleans Saints family. So, family, please subscribe to RFS Saints family. And again, family, like please, we always please out of here, family. Y'all already know. Love and who that? I see everybody on RFS Saints, and we out.